Masters on table 1, Maggie Raleigh Ireland, Sharon James England. Table 6, Laura Thornton Northern Ireland, Leanne Craig. Table 17, could we have Celine Mendes Sore from France and Carrie Griffiths top table, and Becky Watkins England. LZ, Kern, the South Africa top table, please. In the Masters, on table 7, Mick Hill, Patuleri, Ireland. Becky Watkins, England, top table, please.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm just stepping in until the two commentators turn up for the final match of the day. My name's David Veary from Belgium, and I've been... oh, we've got loads of people suddenly all of a sudden. We've got Peter Butterworth from Australia. He's just going to sort out his headset, and we're now watching the match between Mick Hill and Pat O'Leary from Ireland. This will be the last match of the evening. So hopefully it'll be a good one, nice attacking one. We've seen a lot of safety so far today, so hopefully we'll finish on a positive attacking note.
How you going, mate?
Not too bad. Welcome to the UK. How's it going?
Going okay. It's some pretty serious matches these in the last few rounds today. It's starting to get exciting.
It is getting there, isn't it? Tomorrow's going to be the big day, isn't it? Because there's going to be lots of big matches tomorrow. And the last 64 draw, I think, is being done at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, so no one knows who they're playing until 11. That's a good thing about this tournament. They redraw it every single round.
Yeah, that is a good way to do it. We do a lot of tournaments like that in Australia, and getting some interference here.
Yeah, don't know whose phone that is. Might be mine. It's probably yours. Yeah, it needs to be yours.
The redraws every round makes it just more of a chance of getting a couple of roughies up into the deep end. So So we're still raced to 7.
Yeah, I think it stays raced to 7 for a while now.
Yeah, I think it's last 16 or so. And just covering up there, Pat. Yeah, solid player, Pat O'Leary, and it's certainly going to have his work cut out for him tonight, though.
Yeah, I think he's going to need to get to a good start, isn't he? Because if Mick starts winning the first 2 or 3 frames, I think his belief that he can win this match will disappear rather rapidly compared to against most players.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage about playing one of the top players.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mick, I mean, he's good at everything, but being a good front runner, he's super at. Yeah, you got to do everything you can to try and keep the pressure on these guys. And just do it
now, you
very
guys
easily.
in Australia know Mick Hill quite well, don't you? Because he's been coming to your big event, hasn't he?
He comes over. Yeah, he's come over for big guns a couple of times, but
Yep.
he's come over pretty much annually, regardless of big guns.
To do exhibitions and things.
Exhibitions and plays in a couple of tournaments and does some clinics and stuff like that. And yeah, it's good for the game.
Because he won the big guns last year, didn't he? But this year, I think, was it Rusty that won it this year?
Rusty won it. Yeah, Joel Younger beat him.
Proving he still had the game within himself, Rusty, didn't he?
Yeah.
Showing the young guns how to do it.
Yeah, he goes all right, Rusty, and he doesn't mind having a chat about it either.
Absolutely.
But Joel Younger's match against Mick was sensational. He played a stretch of about 7 or 8 frames there where he didn't make a mistake. And that's what it takes to beat these guys.
Yep.
And they had an interesting format. Double elimination is a popular way of doing things, but taking the double elimination away when you get to the semis or quarterfinals, and which is what they did at Big Guns. However, the 2 guys that were still on the winner's side in the semis ended up playing each other, which a few people thought was a little bit rough. Which, turned out to be Joel.
So
And
are
Rusty.
they going to change that next year? Because
Yeah.
normally you sort of get the winners on one side, play against the losers, don't you?
That would make sense, yeah.
It would make sense.
So, yeah, that's what they'll do next time.
So we started with another tactical frame here in this match.
Yeah.
Definitely a theme today on this live stream table.
Yeah, I don't know. This is not exactly what we want to see, but sometimes the balls just fall that way. So
You probably don't mind because you've just joined the streaming, but after the last match, which I think was 14 consecutive tactical frames, I think it'd be nice to see a few dishes going on now.
yeah. Yeah, I can't see it being all like this. I mean, it's not Mick's favourite style of game, and Pat's not going to want to get into these battles with Mick the whole time. He's as good as anyone to this side of the game as well. So,
Yeah.
and these frames don't do a lot for your confidence either.
Just ruins your rhythm a bit, doesn't it? And that's the problem they had in the previous match, that even when they had sort of good dishes, they were sort of running out of position because they just haven't got their arm flowing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Who was the last match?
It was Callum Singleton, who eventually won it 7-3, I think,
Okay.
against Christian Disney, an England player.
Well, he's had a good week, Callum.
Yeah, World Under-23 champion.
Yeah.
He's had a good year.
That was it was quite a win too. I think he's
7-6 down, he won 8-6, I think. Or 8-7, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have been 7-5 or something. Yeah, great win. And I reckon he's just found enough room here.
And how are the Aussies men's team doing so far in this competition as your defending champions?
As defending champions, that no one that was here last year is back, but Yeah, look, we did struggle early. I spoke about this briefly this morning on this stream, and it was a tricky situation with the two teams that pulled out with Belgium and, yeah, as I said, Belgium and West Indies, but which left us playing, I think, 12 frames of competition pool in 4 days, which wasn't ideal. It was a bit hard for the boys to get going, but we seem to, we've all had a few games of singles now and all settled in a bit, so the blokes that hadn't played on the tables are getting more comfortable on them, and they love them. So yeah, we're still a good chance of making finals.
Big day on Monday then, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
How many games you got on Monday?
2. We've got Malta and India. And,
plus hopefully the playoff afterwards.
Yeah, which they're still well within our reach. So one game at a time, as they say.
Absolutely.
There's Mick with his 47 sponsors.
Well, I remember when Morocco won it 3 years ago now, and they started on the Monday. I think they started the day in 9th place with next to no chance, had to win 3 games, had to get other results to go their way. And in the very last frame in a match, they got exactly the result they wanted, scraped into 6th place. And after that, the rest is history. They just absolutely obliterated the field after that.
Won their first and then beat us and then beat you to beat England.
Yeah. Would have been good for Belgium to get in the final, but yeah, they beat England.
Unlucky. Mick just mentioned to me on my way in here, people always tend to be very nice to you when they know you're about to go and commentate them playing. But he said, just remind everyone that this is only a part-time thing these days. Yeah. I don't think that's what'll be going through Pat O'Leary's head right at the moment. But yeah, if Mick's a part-time player, he's still a pretty reasonable one. And the Chinese 8-ball, he'd probably be more comfortable when it goes up to the 8-footers now, I'd say. Trying to just got an edge on this red, but he can't really do a lot with it, and he can't get too safe. So he's got a little bit of work to do here. Got to come up with something. That was not a good result.
Isabella De Giorgio, Australia. Katie Martin, England. Please, top table.
Not sure if this is the last. I'm pretty sure this is the last stream match of the night, but there may be matches on. I think there's a 10 or a 10:30 round as well. Yeah, but this is the last. Yeah, this will be the last stream one. Until probably 9 or 10:30 maybe tomorrow. So really good opportunity for Pat here. He's got to hold his nerve, get that first one on the board. And Ireland going along pretty well as well in the teams. I think they won the juniors, no, the under-23s. Runner-up in the seniors to Australia.
Please, top table.
Pretty successful so far at these World Championships. That's a good shot from Pat.
Yeah, Ireland won the juniors as well. So they've won the juniors and the under-23s, with Australia coming out of the seniors. So England are waiting for their first title still.
That's
you don't often hear that at this stage.
No, that's unusual. Mind you, how'd they go last year? I know Australia won about...
Yeah, Australia won 3 of them, didn't they? They won the men's, the ladies and the juniors. I think England won the over 50s.
And we won the junior singles.
Yeah.
And Wayne Stubbs won the senior masters.
So it's becoming a proper world championship now.
Yeah,
Because when you look at the men's, in the last 3 years, you've had Morocco win it, England win it, and Australia win it.
yeah, which is
The
can
way it
only
should be,
good.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Now we're just waiting for Belgium to win it.
that's right. Helps if they have a side.
It does help if they have a side as well, absolutely. Yeah, Dan just confirming it's the last match of the season, of the evening.
Yeah, it's a good shot, Pat,
It's what Pat needed. Get one on the board early.
for sure. Doesn't seem too shaky. Getting through the ball nicely, so that's good.
So where's Mick? Is he coming?
I
Mick
don't
Delahunty,
know.
or
I was
has
told.
he forgotten about it?
I was told he'd be here. He might be past his bedtime.
He had a few too many last night. It might be that.
He certainly did, and well-deserved ones too. So yeah, I said this morning, I was at 21 years on for his second world title.
Yeah, but he told me he's not coming back next year. This is it now.
Yeah,
He's not going to do the Nationals anymore either.
Yeah,
So he's finished on a high as a world champion. You can't beat that.
he says he's not doing nationals anymore. I will believe that when I see it, mate.
He's probably done every one so far, hasn't he, since it started?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me.
But the Delahunty name will still be going to the Nationals in his son.
Without a doubt. Yeah, and I doubt we've seen the last of Renata as well.
Yeah, she probably wants a world title under her belt as well now that James the Mick has got one.
Yeah, well, she hasn't won one in the teams. I think she's been runner-up in
Runner-up
teams
in the
and runner-up
singles.
in the singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needs that winner to make it a hat trick.
Not that that's a terrible thing on the resume.
No, absolutely. Any other in the Delahunty clan,
No,
or is that it?
not
Just
yet.
the three of them.
Yeah. But yeah, three wonderful players and great people.
There might be some Aussies tuning into this coverage now. You know, it's slowly becoming morning over in Australia.
Yeah, they'll be waking up. Or still awake. It is the weekend. But yeah, James certainly had an incredible year last year here. Shooting 80+% in the teams is, I still can't get my head around that.
That's really good, isn't it?
I'm saying you shoot 83% in your local league, you're happy. That's good cueing, Pat. He's a little bit straighter than he would have liked, but he's got another good opportunity here.
Well, it's not the starter we expected so far, is it?
No.
Should make an interesting game out of it.
It was a little tactical battle, and yeah, Mick got a little bit out of shape, and then it cost him. So good. Needs one good shot here to try and get up the table. Run it off too, will he? Oh, he's cued that really well, Dave. That's a great shot.
That's a lovely shot. Well, he's certainly feeling comfortable, isn't he?
He certainly looks it, yeah. Yeah, as I said, he doesn't look pokey at all. He's getting through the ball really well. This is a money shot. He's played that very well. Nicely controlled. I'm not sure about the camera angle, but if the bottom red doesn't go in the middle, it may even come down in this corner.
We'll see that in a second. Yeah, it looks like it goes through the two yellows there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Depends what angle. If you can get out high enough here, he's okay anyway. That could be what he's doing.
Perfectly placed. So it looks like Pat's about to go 2-0 up, so it could be an upset on the card too. Last match of the evening.
Yeah, it's at least not one-way traffic, so this is good. Good to see the top guys flying, but it's nice to see him have to perform under a bit of pump as well.
Nothing wrong with a good 7-6 tussle if it's of good quality, is there?
That's right. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, this one's easy. Soft screw shot, nice and
Yeah.
easy.
He could have tried to get back a bit further, but at the risk of heading towards the black, he's just played the percentage shot, and he's taken all of those very nicely. It's good,
So it
good
goes
clean
2-0
out.
up, and looks like it's Mick's break now. So Mick would like to have a nice break here. A few balls off, nice open table, get himself back into the game here.
Yeah, you won't want to exchange blows in a frame. You just want to get one on the board.
Plenty of other matches going on at the same time. There's both the men's, well actually there's three. There's men's masters, seniors masters and ladies masters all going on at the same time at the moment.
Oh, he's tried too hard to get a ball there.
It's a nice split, but 2 visits now to Pat O'Leary.
Big
This looks like
opportunity.
3-0 straight away.
Yeah,
Can't remember the last time I saw Mick fly the white off the table like that.
no.
Must be all that Chinese 8 ball he's playing now.
Yeah, just for clarification, for anyone not in England watching, the Masters event is not the over 50s for all the Aussies, which is the Masters, what we call our over 50s. So if they're all sitting at home wondering why there's guys that are clearly under 50 playing in the Masters, that's why.
What would be the seniors masters in Australia then?
Right, so he's mapped it all out now. Well, maybe he hasn't. Talking to yourself is never a great sign of having everything worked out. Well, that's a good shot if he's on the one up the top.
Yeah, that's a tricky one, isn't it? If he can get rid of that straight away. And he's just got these 4 down here.
Just needs to get the white separated from those 2 yellows a little without overdoing it.
So if anyone's got any questions for myself or Peter Butterworth, by all means send it to us via Messenger or Facebook. Peter's got his phone here as well, so he'll have a quick look at it if there's any Aussie questions coming in.
Yeah, no, he's okay. He's straight down the gap to the bottom right anyway.
Awkward queuing now, though.
Yeah, but it's natural position, which can't really go too wrong, to be honest.
Can you see the one on the right, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. I'd say
It's definitely the one to take if you can.
yeah, he's definitely going to be on one of them. Yeah, and he's queuing. He's got most of the ball to queue at anyway. So
Oh, he's missed the cannon he was looking for there. But he's still got a chance. Oh, mind you, tighten the cushion now makes it harder.
yeah, it does.
So ideally he wants to get back up the table for that red in the right-hand corner. So yeah. Suddenly the frame looks a little bit different now.
Yeah, if he's still on the red under the black, if he can still nick it, he might be better off just nicking it now.
Yeah, it looks like he can get past that. Well, he's not looking at that, is he, at the moment? I agree with you, though. That's the right shot.
Yeah, I think
Even if you cover the pocket, it doesn't quite go in. Gives you a little bit of an edge.
well, he's got 2. He's still got 2, hasn't he?
He's still got 2 as well, hasn't he? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So if you open that up now,
So not used to having 2 shots at the start of a frame.
Yeah. Especially against Mick, that's not going to happen too often.
No, absolutely. Apparently it happened earlier on today as well in one of his matches.
Okay.
So the second time he's flown the white off the table. And we can see Sarah Coxon there playing, who was commentating the previous match against Jodie Lockett.
Oh, he's hit that very well.
He has. But he's landed awkward again with the queuing
Yeah,
there.
it's hard to tell. When the camera gets back down there, we'll have a look.
Can you see the one on the right-hand side?
Pat's face says no.
We'll see in the table in a minute. Yeah, it doesn't look too...
Oh, yeah. You might have half.
You could double it, but then it loses the white, so it's...
Yep.
If he wasn't Chinese on that red, it wouldn't be too bad. But that's not helped his cause at all, being Chinese there.
Yeah, well, he's in a bit of strife. You can't really leave it on this side of that yellow, can you?
No.
Yeah, on the bottom side of the yellow, you don't. You certainly don't want to leave it as it is.
Ah, je veux dire bonjour à Noémie Lequin, un joueur en France qui regarde le streaming avec nous. Bonjour Noémie, comment ça va? Il y a Nono qui regarde aussi. Pour l'instant, il y a les 4 filles qui jouent à 9h. Alors, ils sont en train de jouer dans les Ladies Masters pour l'instant. Quand j'aurai des scores, je te tiendrai au courant.
He's tried to get safe there, Pat, and he's fouled. And given Mick 2 shots, so...
Oh, he's given Mick 2 shots?
Yep. Oof. So I'm going to go crazy and put myself right out there and say 2-1.
I've got Tipex if you need it, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have much of a drama here, I don't think.
Et alors en France, ça vous manque un peu de ne pas être ici à Blackpool? Yeah, good white ball control. Not bad for a part-timer.
Yeah.
Just a case of joining the dots here.
Yeah.
With a backup of an extra position in case he does make a little mistake.
Yeah, play the second last one on the bottom rail. Come up just next to the red. Absolutely perfect.
2-1. That's definitely a missed chance for Pat there.
Absolutely.
With 2 visits. Massive missed chance there.
And
I agree with your shot. He should have gone for that clip red that was behind the black when he still had the 2 shots instead of going for that next to straight long red.
Well, I mean, he's hit it pretty well and it stayed in the pocket, but even if he had sprayed it a little, it could have ended up anywhere. And
he could have gone in off, because if he hit it slightly the other side, the white would have carried on
Run
going in
through.
off as well. So it's extra risk he didn't need.
Yeah.
And with 2 shots, if you just moved that red towards the pocket, not even going in, with 1 visit, you would have banked him to clear up at that stage.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he clips that red, he comes out and he's guaranteed to be on the one that he missed.
I think sometimes players try to protect the 2 shots too much.
Absolutely.
Whereas he should have used that 2 shots just to set himself up for a dish after that.
Which is, and you can understand someone doing that, especially against a player of Mick's calibre, wanting to do that. But yeah, doesn't mean it was right.
No, absolutely. Had it gone in perfect position, it would have been the right shot. But
yep, and we're
as
wrong.
It wasn't. We're right, and he's wrong this time.
That's right. But I think, as a general rule, yeah, it's not a rule that you should always do. Try and protect your 2 shots for sure.
So what's your prediction? Dan, the cameraman, who's been working solidly for the last week, reckons that Mick's going to win 7-5. I'll actually go Mick to win 7-4. Are you going to stick it out there and say that Pat's going to win?
No, because I won't, because I don't really believe he is, and especially he's just come up dry. All right, I'll even go 1 shorter and I'll go 7-3.
7-3 to Mick.
Yeah. I just think another missed opportunity like that will get to Pat.
Et Arnaud et Noémie, vous pensez quoi? Ça va quoi être le score dans ce match?
And by the same token, I hope I'm wrong. But a dry break, Mick gets these and then he's breaking it 2-all.
So are you still in this competition?
No, mate, I have struggled the whole time I've been here, actually, and the singles,
like me.
the singles have just made it worse. I've had an absolute horror. So
So are you playing in the plate tomorrow morning? Or
I am, yeah.
Are you still going to celebrate the night away tonight and have a nice early start tomorrow morning?
Mate, I haven't. I don't celebrate too hard. I haven't had a drink in nearly 10 years. So,
Okay.
so
You'll be fit and healthy to go for the plate tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock if you're on the 9 o'clock shift.
I am on the 9 o'clock shift, and I will be going down and just trying to free the arm up and have a bit of fun with it. So, because nothing else has worked thus far.
Chris Melling's had a prediction. He reckons that it's going to be 7-2 to Mick, but I don't know. I don't think that Chris knows too much about pool. Bless him. No, I'm only joking.
Chris who?
Hi, Chris. Chris Melling.
I did see his head out there.
Ah, il y a Arnaud qui pense que ça va être 7-4 pour Mick Hill. French player in France, Arnaud Villard, who's been here quite a few years. He's predicting a 7-4 win for Mick Hill.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for someone to be brave enough and reckon that Pat O'Leary is going to win.
Yeah. No, as I said, it's 2-all and Mick breaking. And I think that missed opportunity from Pat to go 3-0.
It's going to cost him dear.
You can't afford to make any of those mistakes.
Absolutely not.
Against this bloke.
I wonder if he'll look back at this tape after the match just to sort of have a look how the game went, where he could have done better, where he could have done worse, and things like that.
Yeah, possible.
I tend not to be honest. I prefer not to watch what I've done, but each to their own.
I generally have a look because of only because of I mean I've got a very good memory, but your memory can be very different of how things happen in a match than and very different to what you thought when you're watching back. So I don't mind having a look.
I'm certainly not going to look back on the commentary that I've done.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, there's a lot of matches I've re-watched that I enjoy re-watching that I did commentate on. So sound off is just fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a little bit weird listening to yourself.
I don't think anyone likes it, do they?
No, I don't know. I've met a
Well,
couple of people that don't mind the sound of their own voice,
Rusty
mate.
loves it, doesn't he?
He doesn't hate it. That's a big break, and he's gone in off. So good opportunity.
Do you tune into Rusty's daily live stream that he does?
I'd like to say no, but I've I've had a look at a few of them. Not all of them, but
They just
yeah.
keep coming up on our wall, don't they?
Yeah, he can't help himself. He's entertaining.
So yellows are looking good here. It's a good chance now for Pat to get himself back onto the table, get a feel of it, and start dominating again like he did in the first two frames.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is ABC stuff. This you
It
got
is.
nothing in the middle of the table to worry about getting past or getting behind or
Red's nicely out of the way.
yeah.
Black goes in the middle.
Yeah, he's got options of landing on the black, but just not doesn't want to overthink this either.
And let's not forget Paul, who's been running this coverage as well. He's done a fantastic job for the whole week.
Been great.
They've been working pretty much 16-hour days throughout the whole week, and they've still got another 4 or 5 days to go.
Yes, plenty of pool to go, that's for sure.
It'll be good for their health because they'll lose plenty of pounds with the heat in the room as well. So they'll come back home nice and healthy. You must be used to the heat coming from Australia, though.
Mate, no one should be used to that heat trying to play pool. That's that's a whole other level of heat, especially when you're in the waistcoat and the
Absolutely.
bow tie and under the pump.
I remember in Oz in Albury, it was about 40 degrees outside, but inside the playing arena, it was beautiful.
Magnificent.
Nice and cool.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We know it's hot, so everything's made accordingly.
Right, so he's going for this now. Could go wrong now.
Yeah,
He's going to go into the reds.
I don't like the...
I'm not a fan of this. I prefer it being straight on there.
Well, not just that. Why couldn't he just take the other one in the other corner?
Yeah.
And then
Screw back.
play... Well, no, you play the front one.
And then come back round.
out. Yeah. But it's turned
It's come out okay.
Yeah. Just means, he's
He's
moved
got a bit
the
of-
black over the middle, but
The white's going to do a bit of mileage here, but they're all straightforward shots, to be fair.
yeah. It's obviously come out and land on the middle here.
Joy Willenberg, South Africa, Jay Mitchell, Wales,
It doesn't
please.
have to, but I think when the white doesn't have to travel too far, that'll be the way to go. If he doesn't like the angle he lands on, he can go up the top first. He's hitting this. But I've got no idea what he's going here.
Got away with that one as well, though.
And I think if he looks back at this frame, he'll be going...
I think that's the
What was it?
advantage, that all the reds were nicely spread away from the middle of the table, so his running out of position hasn't actually cost him that much.
Yeah.
But it now does mean that he's got a shot which he's got to be confident on, because this is missable. I
That's
still
right.
expect them to get it, but it is missable.
He's got to make a good shot, yeah. Don't screw it, nor just cue it. That's all right.
That's
he can
fine.
Just hit that thin and come out.
If he hit it a bit harder and kissed that yellow, then that would have been trouble.
Mitchell, please, top table.
So use two cushions, or does he just thin it and come straight up the table?
Probably just thin it and come up the table, I'd say. Just got to make sure that shirt doesn't go all over the reds. Don't know if we've got a camera angle that side, probably not.
And he's going two.
Not perfect, but he should be okay. Straightforward.
Yeah, just queuing off the cushion. It just...
He was stretching a bit
not
there.
hard, but it just makes it miserable.
Yeah. Yep, so
Snuck it in.
3-2 ahead. Just had a message from Arnaud Viard in France, who's saying he's gutted that France aren't here at the World Championships. I think it's the first time in about 8-9 years or something. I don't even know how long since they last came here.
It is disappointing.
Because they've had good results lately and they sort of fancied their chances to do well in this championship.
Why are they not here?
I think it's more of a financial issue in France at the moment, so that's why they couldn't get a team to come over here this time.
Okay.
Because as you know, I know Australia come over every time, but it does cost a lot of money to come across.
Yeah.
And that was the main problem this time.
Yeah, it costs a fortune for us, but yeah, we still just manage to send a team most years, or every year.
But I think this year, more than most, England are the favourites, but after that, there's not a lot of difference between any of the teams, is
No,
there?
there's not. Everyone
There's no
seems to be beating everyone.
You know, if you sort of like had to predict 2 days ago who's going to finish second, could be one of many teams.
Yeah. Yeah, which is good. And look, I mean, England, it's probably the best England side for quite a while.
Oof.
Just black tried hard to go in, didn't it?
It did try. We don't get golden breaks in this game, though.
No.
Should do, but we don't. Mind you, if we did, I think everyone would be doing the side break then, wouldn't they?
Oh, Chris Begley today. Who did Chris play? Stevie Dempsey. He was stiff as. He was breaking beautifully. He got the black in off the break, then dry broke, and Stevie went game. And then he's done it again in his next break. Same thing happened. Yeah.
Black off the break first time, dry break second time.
Yeah.
Whereas I played in a competition in Belgium once, and on 2 occasions, I either potted the white or the white flew off the table, but then the black went in.
And the black went in?
And then I had a re-rack, and each time I actually got a break and dish after that.
Wow.
How's your luck for that one?
Yeah, I bet your opponent was loving you.
I told him I was doing it on purpose, and I proved it by doing it a second time.
There's really good opportunity here for Pat. He's another good position here. He's only got one ball on a rail, which is not too far from the pocket anyway, so...
They've been breaking well, actually, haven't they?
Yeah, he really should go game here.
Yeah.
Next match on table 12.
Everyone's predictions might change if I ask again after this frame, if it goes 4-2 to Pat.
Well, mine and Chris's will be out the window.
Yeah. Well, Chris is already out
Chris
the
is
window.
already out the window,
What is Chris
yeah.
smelling, though? The lights have just gone out.
Yeah.
Makes it a nice little romantic
only half of
commentary here, doesn't it?
Yes,
I'm sure Tracy will appreciate that.
absolutely. Bit sweaty, a bit warm in here to be holding hands, though. What angles he got here?
It looks like he has got a bit of an
Just
angle.
a little
Maybe
bit.
the overhead will be able to show us better.
He's only got to get back just around that red ball and he should be okay. Oh, yeah. He's all good.
Straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just got to have good cueing on the one down the cushion, but
Get as straight as you can on that, yeah.
the rail shots over here are considerably easier than the rail shots back in Australia.
Well, the thing is here, you're not guessing if they're going to go in. You know,
Yeah.
if you hit them in a certain spot, they're going to go.
They're going to go.
And on some of our tables, you just hope.
It's a little bit closer for comfort, to be honest.
Yeah, I reckon he might have to go across.
There's a little bit of a decel there, which has meant he's slightly out of position.
Yep.
But he's still okay. Just got to be a bit more carefully.
Reckon he can hold, or he might have to just play
I think he
play
can
a middle
hold.
ball and come straight across the table and back out.
It'd be better to hold, because then,
No, for sure. He can hold. He can go as far as about the black spot.
yeah.
Next match on table 10, Anne-Louise Harple, England, Sharon Brown, Australia.
It's just checking out how wide or where he wants to be.
I think he's going to have to come across, isn't it, looking at it? Otherwise, he'd have played it by now.
Yeah, he's pretty fine. Just don't hit anything else. He's hit that
Too well.
a little bit too well. Comes out a little bit, he's okay.
Does he try and go behind the black, or just try and kiss the black over
It looks,
gently towards the pocket?
yeah, it looks like it's sort of halfway between Bork and the Cush. So he's got a bit of room to work with,
But if he plays it slowly, then it becomes missable.
for sure.
But that was all because of 2 shots ago. Just slightly run out of position. It's caused all these problems.
Landed a little bit straight.
Next match on table 16. Oh, sorry. Can I have Jane Jamaica from Australia, Tristan Byrne, Northern Ireland, top table, please.
He's made his decision. He's playing middle ball. Oh, he can get under that.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, well, he didn't. I mean,
Nice and straight in the middle bag. He's okay there.
he could
Not
have
what he wanted.
He could have got under it. He's
Yeah.
he's played that almost natural and hit it full ball.
You can see he
so-
put his hand up to apologise.
Yeah,
It's a little tester, though. To go 4-2 up, get that 2-frame lead again.
yeah.
Good shot.
Shot.
And to think he should have been 5-1 up, really. So he's played really well so far.
Very well.
Please.
This is good. See how Mick responds. Mick to break, trailing 4-2. And he's backed off a little on the break to just control the white. He's had off the table and in off on his 2 breaks, or 2 out of the 3, so... And it's worked for him. He's got one, and plenty of options. Reds look to be the go. Got a couple in all good positions, but or one really. The one we're looking above and left of the black, which you can get under and play in the middle. He's just taking his time mapping out what I'm guessing is the reds here, Dave.
Yeah, reds definitely look favourites, don't they?
Yeah. So I was saying it's just the one to the above and right of the black now is the only one he's got to worry about, and he can pretty much get on that straight away.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. And there it is. That should be all she wrote for this one.
Here's a recommendation for Beard Productions from Mark Oaten. Hey David, any chance of showing this coverage on virtual reality for future events, or film it in 360 so when streaming matches can watch match of choice? The virtual reality one's an interesting option, so we'll see what Paul, our fantastic producer, sort of says about that one.
Filming in 360. All good ideas, but for stuff like Beard Productions, a lot of this stuff...
it's in infancy at the moment, isn't it? So I doubt it very much, but 5 years' time it could be completely different.
Comes down to money.
Yeah. Talking about money, I'm guessing that Australia's probably not going to be coming to the Nations Cup in Morocco and Tangiers, because it's probably a little bit too much money for a 4-day event for you guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Certainly something to look at in the future, though. Right, this is Mick's strength when he's in the balls here. Just moving the white small amounts. And just little cannons like that he very rarely gets wrong. So nice clearance from Mick. He backed off on that break too, Dave.
Yep.
He's had one in off and one off the table, so he backed off, still got one and went game. So
he's learnt from his mistake. That's the key.
So Pat to break, leading 4-3.
So no one's been brave enough to predict a Pat O'Leary victory as yet. That might change if he suddenly goes 6-3 up, but we'll see.
You never know. It's. I did say this morning, if you just, it's hard to bet against Mick. If you just put money on Mick in every match you'd ever played, you'd be well in front.
You'd be well in front, wouldn't you? Absolutely. Or actually Tom Cousins this year, then you'd be even more so in front.
You'd be killing it. What's he won? 2 of the 3 events, or
no, all three of the events so far this year.
That's ridiculous in Paul. Really.
And in this world singles, he's won something like 8-3, 8-1, 8-3, 9-3. So he's not been threatened as yet.
Tell you the one guy who hasn't won a world championship that's in the semis, he's been doing it pretty convincingly too.
Dave Fernandez, absolutely. Yeah. He's the only one who hasn't won it, hasn't he? All the others have won it.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a surprise if he won it either.
Not the way he's going, no. He's
and he's quick as well.
Yeah, He's the one that
He doesn't seem as quick as Sean Chipperfield, but actually when he plays, there's not a lot of difference in speed-wise.
Yeah. And Sean Chipperfield's not going to argue with it because that's who got rid of him.
Yep.
Is Paul Clack from Australia in the room? Paul Clack.
Yeah, so you got 3 world champions and the guy that beat the reigning world champion. Well, that
Not
was
bad going, is it?
Yeah.
Whereas last year, obviously, by this stage, no one really knew too much about Sean Chipperfield.
No,
But obviously,
had
everyone knows a lot about him now.
had everyone going, who is this bloke? Looking like 4-all in a hurry here. Try break from Pat.
It's just when he didn't need a dry break, isn't it?
He's just going to go up the top.
You don't even mind if the balls are messed up. As long as you get one off the break, you can choose your colour, take control,
Yeah,
and sort of still control the game yourself.
absolutely.
But a dry break with all the balls sitting pretty, the last thing you want.
He's going to screw back out to about that spot, or
Oh, actually,
I reckon he's underhit it.
he is.
He's going for the middle.
Doesn't look too concerned though, does he?
Where's this going?
Oh, what happened there?
He's just pulled himself up, going, all right.
He said there's a middle bag there, might going off. I'm sure he wouldn't have done, but Sonny makes this a bit missable. I always find when people suddenly get up on the shot and then start having a think again,
Yeah, where does he hold?
maybe goes round for the
Or
back
he
in the middle
checks it
bag.
off, or he checks it
Yep.
off this cushion, which is what he's done. He's played off the
He's
edge of
played
the
it
jaw.
well. He's played it great.
So he played off the jaw then.
He played a lot of check side. I don't think we've got action replays here yet.
That's one of the,
Something's made him laugh though, I'm not quite sure.
that's one of the best bits of software that Dan Lynch, Cue Ball TV, ever bought.
Bit of action replay.
Yeah, we just hit a button and it grabs the last like 15 seconds. It's
But the referees are allowed to use it as well in Australia, aren't they?
yeah,
So they can actually, if there's a dubious call, they can have a look back on the replay
Yeah.
and base it on that.
yeah.
That's a
We've
fantastic
gone through
idea.
it a few times. It's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Why wouldn't you use it if you've got
Absolutely. That's a fantastic idea. So they keep winning in 2 frames. Pat O'Leary went 2-0 up, then 2-all, 4-2 up, 4-all.
it? Yep.
Will this continue? 6-4 up for Pat O'Leary? We'll see.
Well,
Stay tuned.
Right,
Pat won't argue if that's going to be the way it goes.
That's a red down.
Well, this one's
2
over.
reds down. Oh,
Oh, look where it's
look at these
left.
balls.
He's got a tricky,
Just the first red.
tricky starter if he goes
Yeah.
reds. Yeah, that as I was saying, that program, as it grabs, I think you can set it to grab 5, 10, 15 seconds, but there's about 8 spots. So during each frame or each little session, Dan can just hit the button, or we can hit the button, so
Yeah.
you can, when they go for a toilet break or whatever they do, you can have a quick little highlights reel of
Which is
stuff
fantastic,
to
isn't
talk
it?
to, and
Yeah.
it's really good. So what? I've just missed something. Is he taken
I've
reds
missed
and
it as well.
missed?
We were chatting.
He must have taken reds and missed. Which means
Well, no, he
Pat's-
probably went for the yellows and missed, because it's still an open table from the looks of things. So Pat's got the choice of reds or yellows if he wants.
damn it, no instant replay. Surely if it's open, he still takes reds.
A message for our producers. Shame there's no streaming at 10:30 as Tom Cousins is playing. You wouldn't need to stream for long. I think we'll be seeing Tom Cousins plenty of times on the live streaming over the next 3-4 days, so you don't need to worry too much about that, Mark.
Tom Cousins wouldn't be playing Jack Phillips again, would he?
Hopefully not. That'd be unfortunate for Jack,
For Jack.
to play him twice. Mind you, at least he can come back home with some good memories.
I think he might be.
He's got one good memory. He lost 8-1, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he's got one good memory to go back home with.
Yeah. No, he's done well. He made the last 16.
Yeah.
He certainly won't be complaining about that.
Could we start the game on table 1, please? Bernie McCaffrey, Helen Colas.
All right. Now this is where I think he should take the plant on.
Absolutely.
I didn't agree earlier, but this one, yeah, he has to.
This looks pretty straightforward. Black goes in every single pocket.
Next match
That's
on
well
table
played.
3,
It's difficult to see where he can mess up from here, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boogie Green, Richard King, table 3.
He wants to probably take this and screw back out to about the same spot. Yeah, if you can get the white back out to pretty much where he is now, then take the one on the left.
He's having a long, hard look, isn't he?
He is.
He's got too many choices. That's his problem.
I just don't like...
But I like your option there. It makes complete sense. Yep, he's going for the right one this time.
No, he's gone up top. Oh, he was trying to get on it, but trying to get too cute on it.
Yeah, this could go wrong there.
Absolutely, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I
Do you reckon he's trying to kiss onto the black, though? I don't agree with that either, because it could have messed up the black.
I don't think he should.
potentially.
I think he should stun across to the left-hand side and cut the black in if he has to, because he can.
Yeah.
Even if he's on a half ball on the red, straight in line with it, he can just screw into the cushion either side, and the black goes everywhere.
He just had to keep it simple, didn't he?
He did. He tried
He
just
tried
tried
to be
get
too
cute.
Too cute.
So yeah, I think he has to play over to the left now. It's just too risky coming back down the middle.
Oh, absolutely, the gap is tiny.
Yeah, if you're 4-0 up and flying, sure.
But at least he's got the advantage that black goes in pretty much every pocket bar one.
Yeah.
So that makes life easier on the position for the red. Even if he's slightly out, just got to concentrate on potting the two reds and the black should be fine. And there's one massive pocket on the right-hand side middle.
Yeah. I'm not
The
sure.
more he thinks about it,
He's looking
the more
where-
I think he'll might slightly run out of position.
I think that's where he's going, where I said over to the left, just into the big area.
All right, let's see what he decides.
No, he's running.
Cool.
Tell you what.
That was
Coming
risky,
Yeah,
and it's still awkward.
well, it's got to knock in a pretty good ball here.
But the white's going to stop where the yellow is because that will act as a stopper when he goes. The red in the middle bag, it looks like it goes. Is there an overhead shot that we can see?
He could play it straight up the top if he wants.
Yeah, it looks like it goes in both pockets still.
Yeah, black goes everywhere, so
But the middle bag is so big, that would be the percentage shot, wouldn't it?
yeah. And under the pump,
Oh,
you
digging
like-
up. If he starts digging up, I don't fancy him to get this. There's no need for him to jack the cue up, is there?
I
Here?
wouldn't fancy anyone to get a jacking up on it.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. You
No.
could either slow roll it into the top bag and be perfect on the black, or just concentrate on the pot in the middle bag.
Yeah, he's realised he's going to get the cannon.
He's not comfortable, is he?
Well, this is a pretty big moment in the match. And he's certainly taking his time here. Big shot. And now he's going up the top. Oh, he's cued
He's
that
played it well.
beautifully. That's a great shot.
I still think it should have gone in the middle pocket, but he's got the confidence. He played it well.
Yeah. It's just not going to try not to overscrew this and get a nice cannon. So big shot on the black here for Pat to go 5-4 up against Mick Hill. Oh, now he's looking at the cut. Looking at roughly where his white's going. Or he's actually looking at cutting it back in the corner.
Yeah. I've got a sneaky feeling he might miss this. He's been thinking these shots so much. Though.
Yeah, I'd like to back him in just because he
Absolutely.
cued that last one so well.
Absolutely.
He's cued that really well
Yeah,
too.
no, he's played it well. All credit to him. 5-4 up.
Sue Fletcher, England. Trudy Lambert, Ireland, please. Top table. Sue Fletcher, down in Washington, please. Table 19. Trudy's got the card.
All right, a couple of really good pots from Pat there. He's held his nerve really well, and he's getting through the ball well. So good on him. 5-4. And
We've got a first person who's predicted a Pat O'Leary win, which is Mark Oaten. He's predicting 7-6 to Pat O'Leary.
well, I'd like to say yeah, good on you, but I mean you've waited till he's 5-4 up in a race to 7. So
Mind you, none of us have had the guts to actually predict a Pat O'Leary win.
no,
yet.
well, I'm not going to keep having different guesses. I said mine at the start, and I got it wrong, and I'll wear that. And I'm glad I was wrong. That's a good break too. If that yellow up the top should be no drama going past that red. Oh, it's a bit tricky, his opener. If he can get this first yellow, he's flying. Almost nothing can go wrong with it. Famous last words. So yeah, it is. And another, me mate Jack Phillips from the Australian team, he's drawn Tom Cousins next round.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Again?
Which, yeah, again,
He can get his revenge this time, can't he?
absolutely, yeah. One would say he's due to win.
He is. 2 frames.
That's
Sorry, Jack.
no, Jack will have a laugh about that himself. He's in very good shape here.
So it's still going in little groups of 2 frames each time, doesn't it?
It is.
Maybe he's going to go 6-4 up.
It's going to screw into the cushion and come out.
I wonder if he's feeling a little bit tense now, getting close to that winning line.
Well, he didn't seem to by that shot.
No.
Because he's
Cued that beautifully.
he is. He's yeah. The arm's not looking tight at all. This is
There's
really
nothing
good.
difficult here. That yellow definitely looks like it passed the red on the top cushion.
Yeah,
Oh, perfect. We got the... Yeah, it looks like it goes.
yeah. I reckon
That's
it
a
must.
fantastic angle there, Paul. Thank you very much.
To be honest, I don't think he would have taken him if it didn't. So he might have to. Has he got room to punch around this? Looks like he's running it. So yeah, he does. Just a little bit higher. All right. He would have liked to take.
The left-hand yellow.
Yeah, but he can change that now. Just needs to be about a foot higher than what he is.
Actually, to be fair, the left-hand yellow is the perfect one to get onto the difficult yellow at the top.
Yeah, he's either got to be a foot higher or a foot to the left.
Yeah. He's in good position here. Last few frames, the balls have broken well, haven't they? Because,
Yeah. Yeah, they're both.
again, there's not a lot of traffic in the way here.
Pat's. I'd say Pat's breaking better. And he's doing everything better at the moment. That's why he's in a good position to be going 6-4 up.
Let's see what angle he's got here.
That's good.
He should be fine as long as he's straight or he's got a bit of an angle.
Yeah, you want to almost be playing. You know, you're pretty almost aiming for that red ball up the top.
I don't know if it's an acute angle or an obtuse angle. I can't remember which one it is, but to be able to kick it back off the 2 cushions and get back onto the yellow.
Yeah, no, I'll leave that one alone.
Maybe my son knows that because he still does maths. Yeah, he has.
It's perfect. One good shot. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful. Oh, and it stopped perfect as well. Tap-ins now.
Just roll it in. He shouldn't come out. Should finish just under the balk line and
Easy black.
easy black.
6-4. And he's going to have at least one break to try and win it.
That's right. That's good. When in doubt, instead of just rolling
Yep.
it, he's cued it.
He's definitely enjoying himself out there now.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with his performance. (6-4) Pat. Mick to break.
I think probably now Pat's actually bookie's slight favourite to win there.
I'd say definitely. There you go, folks.
We have got Tom Cousins' match up next. So well done, Mark, who asked for that request because they've got that in there. And he's playing against Jack Phillips from Australia. So my fellow commentators happy to be watching that one as well. And it's actually a rematch. They played each other in the World Singles, which Tom prevailed a victor at that occasion. But now's a chance for him to get a revenge.
And Mick's come up dry.
So now Pat's definitely favourite to win because he's got the advantage in this frame to start off with and still the break in the next one.
Well, you probably like the yellows here, I'd say. Not an awesome starter.
So there's no easy yellow starter, is there?
No.
Reds aren't too bad, though. He can work with the reds. Those 2 down the bottom look safe, but they probably work as a nice, easy plant if you can get right up to that cushion.
Yeah, the one just above him in between the 2 yellows, that goes as well.
Yeah. Just that one by the black and the yellow. But that could double in or you can manoeuvre it by then. He's got plenty of options here. But I can't see. Well, he could go for yellow starter. I reckon he'll go for reds. Make sure he's got a hand on the table and in control.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. And he's going yellows.
Oh,
Just.
it's worked out, but yes. Pocket was very generous there for him.
Certainly was. That plan he's looking at looks pretty close too.
Absolutely.
So good opportunity here, Pat.
So good on you, Beard Promotions, for production, sorry, for going overtime today and adding on that Tom Cousins match at the end.
And adding on more work for us.
Absolutely. So clearly 16-hour days are too short for you, so you're now going for 18-hour days, but never mind. Is that no? Oh, it's popped out as well.
He's yeah, I don't know how much he had of that. Will he
As long
get
as it
back?
stayed over the pocket, that was still a good shot, but it just seemed to ping out there from that angle, didn't it?
Yeah. Will he get back to the table?
There is a chance. It's not easy. It's not straightforward.
No, I think both those reds will go in the middle though now.
If he gets just slightly above on the topper of those two reds, he can then just nudge the black and be perfect on the other red if that black's in the way. Probably do it now. There we go.
Looks like it.
All depends what the nudge on the black does as well.
Yeah.
You might have to.
It might be straight enough to just almost pluck the other red out. Without the black.
Yeah, that was a problem, you see, the black.
Yeah.
Steve Gray awaiting Stubbs in the room from Australia. Do you want to come and see?
So he's now got another problem to look at.
A few pennies for you.
So do you reckon he'll just cover the pocket and count his losses, or still go for the dish at this stage, being 6-4 down?
It just covers the pocket. I reckon Pat'll be keen to almost give him two.
If you're 6-4 up, you know he'd definitely go for the dish at this stage still.
Yeah.
It's always different when the other player's on the hill, though. Plenty of people watching this match. There's Zach Shepherd, fellow commentator.
Sean Sharkey staring straight at the camera.
Yeah, loves a camera, does Sean Sharkey, and a wink to the camera. And there's the current European champion, Anton Kucheri.
Playing.
I wonder if anyone knows what the score is in that match.
It's Matt O'Hara.
Because he's previously won the World Masters as well. There's a past World Masters champion. He is solid. You should see his break as well.
I was going to say solid player as well. That's
He brings the cue back about 10 centimetres. That's all he does.
Yep.
And then the pack just obliterates.
crushes him.
So much power behind him. That was a great shot.
That was a great shot from Mick. Yeah. Do you play the plant, or do you just? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a case for both, isn't there? Do you come back for it, or do you play the plant? Either way, it's still going to be there.
Well, maybe he knocks the first one in and
Yeah,
then cuts
he's
the
gonna
other
have to
one in
come-
the other side.
Yeah, I think he's going to just try and play the one, then come back for it. But he's just trying to see if he's got enough gap between those two yellows to go through there, which would be better where the two reds are.
Which means he's got to play it with running side, which means he needs to be able to get to the other side of the cue ball,
Yeah.
which will almost be hampered by the black.
I think he might be okay there, actually.
All right. Decision not made yet.
That's well played.
Perfectly back through
Yeah.
that gap. About 2 inches too short, but we'll
Still got one key shot to go, though.
Shouldn't be too bad though. He's got a pretty big gap down there.
For all your Maltese fans, Anton is currently 2-1 up against Matt O'Hara from Ireland. So early doors in that match.
That's the way Mick wants to go, is it? He's run out of steam. Now he Now he has to come straight down.
Yeah.
He wants to avoid any contact on those two yellows.
This can go wrong. And those yellows are sitting pretty if it goes wrong.
Yep. Where does he need to hit this? Well, it's not a long way short of the middle pocket, is it?
Yeah, I didn't like the way he's looking there. The first way he looked at.
I think that was for us.
Yeah. Trying to get us confused. That wasn't going to work.
Yeah,
No chance.
Of course you're going through there, Mick. So once you hit the rail, what, foot before the middle pocket? Like there?
That depends on this kiss. Okay, so he's on the red.
So he's got
But
to go...
there's still work to be done here. Now, does he play it with a bit of left-hand side and try and kiss that yellow just on top of the black? Then he'll be perfect on the black. It's a small target. Can't quite see.
Well,
I think if he just plays it...
Or you try and come back and hit the black fat.
Looks like it goes in the corner pocket, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, that's why he's looking at that shot I just mentioned.
Yep.
Because if he hits that, then he's guaranteed on the black. This can go wrong, though. He could clip the black and be snooking on the black, or miss the yellow altogether.
Miss it
not have a shot.
altogether and he's in trouble, yeah.
He's only got a third of the ball to look at.
Great
Oh,
shot.
he's played it great. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Never in doubt. So Mick Hill on a charge now. 5-6.
And breaking.
And break. No, it's Pat O'Leary's break this time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He does get one. Yeah, we said definitely got one more.
But it's key now, because if he gets a dry break, that could be his last shot.
Could be.
When you suddenly get to that one frame in it with 2 to play, you just need to get on that table once and you can clear up. It's happened so many times.
And that's going to be in his head now too.
Question sent in. Would you like to see the Masters squashed into one so the ladies and seniors can also play, etc.? No, I don't think so. I think all sections have to be kept separate.
I don't have a problem with if the ladies want to play in the open,
Yeah.
but not both.
It just can't happen. There's too many matches. So I think you can only ever choose one.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, I didn't see. Did something drop?
No, open.
So that's all Mick wanted. Okay, it's not looking... Actually, the red's looking pretty good, actually. Let's just see where they are. Does that red go off the yellow in the middle bag? I think it might do.
Yeah.
So now all Pat's hoping is he comes back to the table at some stage, whether it's this frame or the next frame. Because that would be a hard way to lose. You go 6-5 up against Mick Hill, and then
Don't get another
a
shot.
dry break and you don't get another shot.
They'd be hoping Mick misses the opening shot.
And then there's a response, but there's some ladies players better than the men. Why not give them the chance? I think at the end of the day they could have the option to, but then they're not allowed to play in the ladies. So
Yeah.
if they wanted to play in the men's, they can do to see how they do. But then to be honest, it's a massive tournament for the ladies, so I think they would probably want to play in the ladies anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, as an example, Emma Cunningham, I can't imagine that she'd want to play in the men's and not in the ladies. I think the ladies' masters is a massive tournament for them.
Yeah.
So I'll still stick to our same answer, which is no. Everyone keeps to their categories.
Yeah. And there's always the argument that why can't they play in both? Well, why can't we?
Yep, there's always that as well, isn't there? I might be able to win a few rounds there. Probably not.
I have no comment. Yeah, that's not
No.
great. I'm sure he was trying to get through there to knock the plan in the middle. And he's in a bit of strife here.
He is, absolutely. Completely gave up on that shot. Surprising.
Yeah. D-cell from Mick Hill.
There's no obvious shot here, is there?
Well, only tucking in behind those 2 yellows.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he can do. You play that red over towards the black and tie up a couple of things there and hide behind the 2 yellows.
So Pat's getting a bit excited now, I reckon.
Yeah, well, it certainly would
Adrenaline's going a bit now.
have been a sigh of relief, that's for sure. Yeah.
And let's be honest, the yellows aren't looking that bad.
No,
Not
not
looking
at
brilliant,
all.
but not looking that bad.
Yeah, well, it's one of those ones where it's they're good depending on where your white is. If you get in the right spots, they're fine. Yeah, he's definitely in a spot of bother. Can't be serious.
How's he looking to get there? He's certainly not looking to go up and down. Or is he?
He's messing with us if he's doing that.
He is. He loves a wind up, doesn't he?
Doesn't mind it. Hates a bit of time there.
But there's no obvious shots. As
still-
you said, there's that containing shot, as you said.
I think that's the only shot.
At the same time, it could mess up the balls a little bit, which could work in favour, maybe sort of tie up the black a little bit at the same time.
Well, it keeps him in the frame, and if he goes up and down and gets that wrong, frame's over.
I think that was a wiser choice than the first one he was looking at.
Yeah, but if Pat can just nudge those and sit behind that yellow and leave him off that side of the table even.
Yeah, opens those 2 up then, doesn't it?
Mick might have forced him to play that.
It's the first time I've watched Pat O'Leary play, but I've been very impressed so far.
I've only seen him play in the teams. Yeah, no, he's played great. I don't see a lot of other options for him.
No, seems the obvious one, doesn't it?
Oh, hang on, he's on this.
Didn't look like he was on that at all, did it?
Certainly did not.
So,
Can he cut this across? The top of the bottom, these 2 at the bottom?
it looks like it.
Where's our overhead?
I'm sure Paul trumps with the overhead in a minute.
If he's awake. It's been a long day.
He might have gone out for a quick beer.
You couldn't have a go at him for having a nap.
Yeah, he's popped out. Is Dan still with us? Or have they both? Oh no, Dan's there. There we go.
So which way is he going? He's still looking at the middle. It's not what
It's
he would
not
have been
ideal.
hoping.
No.
Now, this will probably go down in the corner, but he's the thing is he needs to get it. Needs to make the shot.
And get position on the next shot as well.
Yeah, I think he's back up. He's up the top as well. But if he doesn't make this shot and hangs it, it's not really covering anything.
No. Because those 2 yellows are already acting as a barrier for that red.
Yeah.
Which still goes in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, there's no other way he can go. He has to run that down. So, big shot here for Pat. As he plays the yellow onto the black and puts the black on the back of those two, but no, he's running it down. No.
No, missed it.
Oh, tiny bit harder.
He was focusing on that kiss as well.
Yeah.
That's probably why he missed it.
It's all right. There's still.
I think he stopped that red going in straight away. Not sure. There's a little bit gap there, so difficult to tell.
A lot of work here for Mick, but they are there. He's going to want to get on that plant in the middle pretty well. Even if you're on it pretty well, it's missable.
Yeah, absolutely. But he'll be glad to get back on the table, that's for sure.
Absolutely. He won't want to be. He won't want to give up the table again.
Is he looking at a cannon here? That's a very tough shot. That's a low tarry shot. It's such a thin cut into that red in the middle bag there.
Yeah, it is. Unless he plays this, just comes around and leaves himself on the double, and can check up the white and hold there for the other red down the bottom here.
That's just made things worse rather than better.
That has not helped him. That's helped Pat.
And the black still goes, so that hasn't harmed Pat in any way.
No. He's in a similar sort of position. He's got to make a very good shot here. He can cue it most of the cue ball. He should be fine. But he's missed it. Chance for Pat. You can almost squeeze that yellow in down the rail.
What, past the red you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, it looks like that red's... Doesn't seem to be enough gap. The overhead might show it differently. Oh yeah, definitely. The overhead shows it completely different.
Yeah.
Flies in on that one. Definitely a chance here, isn't it?
Why not?
If you could just like pop that one in the corner, then just flick off those two yellows to open them up and still be on it.
Or pot the one in the corner. And excuse me, and then just nudge in and sit behind them.
Yep.
He can't really do anything from there.
No, absolutely. But I think he wants to go for it now.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, big moment for him. Gets his first shot right. And matches in his hands.
For what I would imagine would be the biggest victory of his life. But as I don't know him, that may not be the case.
Well, realistically, who else could he have beaten?
Yeah, true. Tom Cousins, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. Should have said Neil Robertson as you're there.
No, that's fine. I think we'll still put Ronnie above Neil. That was on the whole time.
Wow. Didn't look it actually, did it? But yeah.
No, I was saying earlier it looks really close,
Yeah.
but that wasn't close.
That was
That looked
simple.
easy.
Yeah. Well, he's got a great chance now. Has he got a chance now to pot that yellow and then come off the cushion and make the black even easier?
Yeah.
And still stay on that yellow in the corner.
I think he's still going pretty wide though. He might almost be going into the red.
These angles are confusing us after the last shot though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to go higher than that.
Paniotu. That's it. Chris Paniotu, Sean Sharkey. Top table, please.
Be nice if you could get one of these in and then to double that ball back
Absolutely.
with a big pocket.
One thing's for sure, if Pat wins this, then I think Mick Hill will be the firm favourite to win the Masters Plate event tomorrow. You'd feel a bit aggrieved if you get him in the first round of the plate, wouldn't you?
I'd be a little bit annoyed if I got him first round in the plate, yeah. Draw a 3-time world champion in the first round of the plate. You just, no worries. Thanks, guys. Surely they give you your $10 back.
Absolutely, but you would do, wouldn't they? It's just so hard. He did try it.
Yeah.
Didn't quite have the angle. As you said, it didn't look like he quite had the angle. This time the camera didn't lie.
Yeah, I said I think it's too high and it's going to hit the red. It wasn't quite that high. Well,
He's still on it, I think, though.
yeah, it's getting a little bit tricky now, though.
But again, it looks like he's got a big pocket on that yellow on the left-hand side.
I still think he...
And he's got a little bit of insurance for those two reds on the cushion. I know that Mick can get a finish out of it, but it's not as if they're sitting over the pockets.
Yeah, I don't mind this yellow being there for a bit longer because it stops him being able to run one down.
Yeah.
Well, we've missed the 10:30 start.
I'm sure they'll wait for the end of this match.
Oh, no.
Do not get that shot at all. Well, he was trying to double it, but it looked like it flew in that pocket, didn't it, from the overhead shot?
Yeah, it did. But, I mean, that wasn't even... It didn't even hit the yellow. Six all, Mick to break.
So a bit of work to be done first, though.
He's over. Oh, no, he's...
No, that slowed down, didn't it? Well, he doesn't look 100% happy to punch that double in and leave himself.
Nah, he's all right. He's just milking it.
If you can get the treble, you can definitely get the double then. Yeah, he's just trying to hold on to that last red. That's his problem.
Yeah.
Looking at that angle.
Table 6, Chris Hampson.
Little screw into the black to stay onto the other red. That's a shot. Oof.
Oh,
So how's your luck? He's
just
okay,
stayed
actually.
in a good area for him.
He's managed to move the black, so the black does go in the corner bag now.
Yeah.
It's
still not easy, though.
No, he's just got to hold the white as much as he can. But that'll give that gives Pat a little bit of hope in this frame. Will he just bite the bullet and punch this up the cushion?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at that. It's a big pressure pot of 5-6 down, isn't it?
Yeah. But it is. But he knows he's got the world semis in a few days too.
Yeah. It's like a bonus tournament. I think when you get to the semis of the main event, the Worlds, this tournament is seen as a bit of a bonus then.
Yeah, I don't think...
if you're out of the singles, then this is a big tournament, but...
Yeah, I was talking to Dave and
Yeah, he
Someone
sees
said,
it as a bonus, doesn't it?
Don't you have to play tomorrow? And he's like, well, we're in the semis of the world, you know. If I don't go well tomorrow,
It's not the end of the world, absolutely. I'll still be happy. And he's done pretty well so far.
Yeah, really well.
Yeah, so he's putting all his eggs in one basket here. Oh, beautiful shot.
How well has he hit that?
What a beautiful shot that was. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're heading for a hill decider. Didn't mean that as a pun either.
No.
Pat will be a bit gutted there. That last shot he played.
Yeah.
For me, that was definitely the wrong shot.
He'll just be hoping he gets another shot now.
Yep, with Mick to break. Whenever you get a decider, that's all you ever want, isn't it? You sort of feel if it goes to decider, if you get broken dish, you should have that option to break and dish back.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a tie break in tennis. You have to win by 2 clear points.
Yeah.
But only if it's a break and dish. If you get your hand on the table, you've had a chance.
That's
There's
right.
no problem. Because then you've got the cutthroat black ball penalty shootout that some competitions do, but that's very cutthroat.
Oh, yeah, isn't it? We did that in the match against you guys at Albury.
Yes, I remember that. But that wasn't quite as important though, so that was more fun than
No,
the pressure
not at
though,
all.
wasn't it? But it shows how difficult it is with loads of people watching.
Tell you what, that was a horrible break.
That was a
One went
horrible break.
straight in.
Worst break of the night, that was.
Yeah, that's absolute rubbish.
So suddenly when they said they're putting Tom Cousins on, we could be heading for a nice long deciding frame here, the way it started.
Yeah.
Beard Productions are starting to panic a bit now.
I'm going to have to run up the other bar and get a coffee.
I think they've got coffee around the back here, haven't they?
I have no idea. Oh, they might. Actually, from a couple of years ago, that rings a bell. Reds, and he's just laying up.
Yep. Oh. Just leave it there.
He's just got to leave him there. Yeah.
Yep.
There's nothing
No
else.
benefit in trying to get out of it.
No.
If you can get them both touching, then you can't even move them away.
If Anthony Wilson and promoters in the room wants to come and sing, I've got somebody for him. Wayne Stubbs, Steve Gray.
No, I think you're going to have to go to the bar and get your coffee. It's management coffee only here. I forgot about that black ball shootout in Australia.
Yeah, I remember we chucked.
It was against Victoria, wasn't it?
Yeah. And we chucked Toby Clack on at the end, Paul's son, just to knock one in, and he's knocked it in too while Dan was still filming. What's he working out here, Pat? He's going to play off 2 and get
That's
out of
into
it.
the 2. Just don't see a massive benefit in doing that, that's all.
No, I mean, I can understand your reluctance in giving Mick Hill 2 shots, but...
Because now he still gives him the angle to open those 2 reds up if he wants to anyway. Or has he? Has he gone beyond that red?
Yeah, he might be behind it. Might have to play that across. Oh, yeah? You can't get to him.
Yasser Amrani, Hanchi, Morocco, Ryan
I
Mills.
didn't think he'd be opening this one up. It's a good shot.
I'm guessing if this does get embroiled to be quite a long frame, then they may start putting Tom Cousins onto another table. It's a bit unfair to keep him waiting if there's any match left to go on. But we'll keep you guys informed on that. There's Anton Kachiri in the back, potting a black.
Not going to black in.
Looks like he's got another frame under his belt.
He's got a few options if he can knock his first one in here. Pat just needs to knock in a tricky opener.
Yeah, it's that first ball that's tricky. He's got a couple of tricky options. At least he's got options.
Yeah.
The one to the top left would be the one, because that might leave him on both. Kiss onto the red, move that out of the way, and suddenly the table looks quite good. Just that tricky yellow by the red on the right-hand side.
Yeah, well, if it goes the other way, if it misses, it cuts off one pocket for the black.
Yeah.
If Mick gets going and...
Just if it does go in, there's not many options for him after that.
Well, he's got the double, the one next to it.
Yeah.
He could double back across there. Taking plenty of time over it. Yeah, it's the one up to the right he's taking. Is he playing this in the middle? Yes, yeah, I didn't think he had the angle for that. And he may not have, because he's missed it pretty wide. He's fought his way back to 6-all Mick, so probably just going to try and control his pocket. May not be a snooker. He may be able to hit the yellow in between the two reds, but he won't want to move that. Just leave everything on for Mick. Which everything is pretty much on for him now anyway. So big shot here for Pat. Got to work something out. Might just have to kill a couple of balls, tie something up. And hope that Mick makes a mistake. As Dave rejoins us, he's played a pretty good containing shot there, Mick, and he's pretty much opened those two balls that were in the corner, and I can't see really any safe way of Pat playing this.
No, absolutely. He's got a little dilemma here, hasn't he? Definitely advantage reds at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. What to do? He's got no idea what to do here.
As I mentioned earlier, he's still gone in blocks of 2. So going by that, then Pat should win the next one there.
Should do.
Sort of like break of serve every other go, really, isn't it?
Just going to stun that yellow and try and hold there.
Anton's still at the table. Every time we sort of pan over there, it always seems to be Anton at the
Yeah,
table.
Matt's doing a
So
lot
I'd
of
imagine
watching.
he's still winning. Can be deceiving, though.
Yes, it can.
There he is. Really nice fella to go with it.
Well, I think you're probably lucky the clock's not on this one.
I'm sure Tom Cousins is thinking that if he's waiting for this table.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of commentating two blokes just standing there myself, Dave.
Yeah. What should we talk about then? Should we just pan to the Anton game for the time being until he makes a choice?
Yeah. No, it looks like he's doing something now.
Fifth time lucky.
Straight through the gap.
He's going to try and pot one. Bit hard. Oh, that was red first, wasn't
I
it?
reckon it was.
That looked like a foul to me.
Interesting to see what they say.
We just got to hear them, that's all.
Maybe we're lucky.
We'll
and
find
they'll-
out.
Maybe we're lucky and they'll discuss that for 10 minutes.
This could beat the record of 42 minutes for the longest frame on the streaming this year so far. I'm sure that's two. I wonder if Dan, our cameraman, can confirm what they've agreed on. Or Paul, our producer. Both do a fantastic job.
Just stick one or two fingers out in front of the camera.
There's no going to the table at the moment, so they're having a discussion. Could they be reviewing it? Big shout out for the British Lions. They beat the All Blacks 23-21 earlier. Having been 21-13 down, so they levelled the Test series.
Wow.
So deciding is
Where's that?
next year, next week even, over in New Zealand.
Really? That's,
I remember it was 9-9 at half time, and then the New Zealanders went 18-9 up. But then the British Lions, or the European Lions, got British and Irish Lions. That's what they're officially called. They got a couple of tries and they won it with a late penalty. I think it was 24-21 actually.
when's the last time they lost over there?
Yeah. Right. So at this stage, we don't know if he's got one or two shots.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. He plays the
They're all on.
he plays the one on the yellow now, does he?
Yeah.
Comes out, has a little cannon on the other red.
Nice and gentle. He's
Yeah.
on everything, even one in the middle. There we go.
Oh, he's overcut that.
Oh, that's going to drop. Oh, thought that was just going to drop at the last minute. I've seen it drop like that many times before.
Yeah.
Clearly wasn't a foul. That looked like a foul.
No, still.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And that will be all she wrote.
Ouais, moi aussi. Mais on dirait qu'il y a faute. Il avait deux visites à la fin. Yep.
Straight enough to run through, or is he across? Pinch pocket to hold.
There we go, guys. The only time Mick Hill was ahead in this match is right now. But that's all that matters. So 7-6 to Mick Hill. And I believe that we're still going to get the Tom Cousins match afterwards. So stay tuned. And we'll be back shortly.
Thank you.
Next match on table 7, Jack Phillips from Australia, Tom Cousins from Wales. Next match on table 10, Lewis Calcott, Nishan Bharat from India.
Right, so straight away back on for more live pool. I'm Zach Shepherd. I'm going to try and give you a bit of commentary. Don't know how good it's going to be, but on my own at the moment because David's gone for a break, I think. He's left his point, so I'm sure he'll be back. So this is a repeat of the, I think it was the last 32 match or last 16 match in the Worlds where Tom defeated Jack. I think it was 8-2. So this is a last 128 match or second round of the Masters. So another huge break by Tom, but the white's been kicked in off. So yeah, it was the last 16 these two played in the Worlds, and it finished 8-1. I probably should have known that without checking because I watched the game live. But Tom was in great form, and he put the pressure on Jack, and Jack really didn't do much wrong, really. Right, so looks like he's going yellows here. We're going to work his way down the table. Just a little bit short on that ball. So we got Tom Cousins of Wales And Jack Phillips of Australia. Is that going to hold up? Just hold up. Colt controlled that quite nicely. Probably if he wants to, he's got the angle to bump that yellow right nearest the red, because it is slightly awkward there. He can play this now and come off the rail and knock it out. That's what he's played. He's just probably looking now what's his best ball for his last ball to drop onto the black. Probably really, it's probably the ball on the rail which he would want to take now really, which he's going to take now. He could go another way, but it looks like this is the way he's going. Just making sure of that. So he's just got control where the white's going now really. I think he's slightly out there. Problem is that ball on the left hand side near the reds, you need to be either straight on it or off straight to the left of our camera angle, because he doesn't want to be running into the reds. He's left himself a tad awkward here. Not sure if he can pot this yellow. Yeah, he can pot this yellow to the bottom left and then screw back up the table while he's taking the bottom left. Can he screw into the red half ball and come back up for the yellow? Yeah, so he's just a tad awkward on this. I think he should be able to. I think he's going to run it through. Just got to be careful he misses the red. He's caught the red. That's why I think he's probably need to stun that through the gap, or stun that up to the left hand side, the red there. Still got a shot on the black, but not easy at all. Another great camera angle there. We're above you. Over the table.
Court, Australia, Craig Hart, top table, please.
So you're going for the cut. Just caught it thick. So sure I had it. He left his point and he come back.
Evening, Zach. Long time no see.
Evening. Been like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Do you enjoy
Good
that?
game, the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched.
A little bit of
caught the end
controversy
it.
at the end, but actually they looked at the replays and he definitely did foul.
Yeah.
Did Pat O'Leary, and he's happy with it at the end.
Yeah,
But
I
they
was
weren't
watching
quite
in
sure, the fans, because you know what it's like when spectators, you've
Yeah.
got one half says, yeah, definitely wasn't, the other half said, definitely it was. But when we watched it on the live stream, our initial gut feeling was it was a foul.
Yeah.
And Pat O'Leary had a look and it was a foul.
I caught from when it was 5-4 to Pat, wasn't it? Pat, yeah.
Yep.
I come over and saw the end of that match. I was watching my mate in the other room, and then I thought when he hit it, it was a foul, but after watching it back, yeah, you just see the angle of the yellow coming off the rail. Tom snookered him, yeah. 2 rails, yeah. I think that's all he could have done there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put a bit of pressure on Tom.
So this is Jack Phillips' second go at Tom Cousins now.
Yeah.
He had a go at him in the World Singles. And now he's going to give it another crack here. I think this is the first time he's come to these championships, so I'm sure he's not going to be too disappointed playing against Tom twice.
No, especially if Tom does go on the winning event.
Especially as Jack got to the last 16 of the men's
Yeah.
singles as well, so he won his first 2 matches there, so I think he's happy.
Watched that game live because I come to support Tom, and
That's a bit unlucky there for Jack, because that
Jack-
that black just went straight up and down, nowhere
Yeah.
near a
didn't
pocket
even
for the
give him a
fluke.
free roll towards a black or anything, did it? Yeah, I watched that game live, and Jack really didn't do much wrong until the end of the game, where he was chasing it like 4-0 and 5-1 down and all, and
Yeah.
Tom was just his normal self that game.
Well, there's a lot of interest in this game, so if anyone wants to send any messages, I'm keeping getting messages from Arnaud Villers and Noémie Lequin, who are based in Nantes in France, where the European Championships got held last year. They've been enjoying the previous match, and they're now enjoying this match.
Yeah, some good games on tonight, especially that last one. Well, being I only caught the end, but top
Yeah.
quality on the end.
It was
anyway.
a good game, yeah.
Especially a few of the positional shots Mick played towards the end of that match.
Alors, mes amis français, qui va gagner ce match-ci pour l'instant?
Oh, he's missed it. Might get lucky. I think Tom can see that red to the left, the two balls that are just above the middle pocket.
If you can't, it's a little bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, you might have to waste a shot. Nah, you can see it. Yeah, so 2 shots to...
This could be interesting commentary here now, because we've got Zach from Wales and Peter Butterworth from Australia, and then I'm neutral here from Belgium.
So not ideal there, but he's got all his balls in the open. Second visit here. Sure Tom will oblige in clearing these up.
Well, Arnaud and Noémie are predicting a 7-3 win for Tom Cousins here. So we'll see if someone's going to predict a win for Jack. Peter, who do you reckon is going to win this one? Put you right in the trouble straight away here.
So yeah, Tom's finished them up. Just a black to go.
Well, Dave Priest has just sent the message saying enjoying the coverage and the commentary. Keep up the good work. So well done to Dan and Paul for that as well.
So Tom winning off that break, and Jack had a chance to just run that position onto the black.
Jack was he was a bit shell shocked today when he played today or yesterday. Yesterday, I think, in the Worlds when he played him, and yeah, look, he might be a little bit more relaxed against him today, but it's on the streaming table as well. So I think 8-3 would probably not be too horrible to Jack.
First to 7 though. So you go for 7-3 then.
That's what I said. You just heard wrong, obviously. Tell you what, he's got a big break.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I watched him against Tom in the Worlds in the last 16. Saw how big his break was. He got a bit unlucky. A few got kicked in off.
Yeah.
But I was saying about that game, Tom really put him under a bit of pressure at the start, and then Jack had to chase towards the end, and we didn't really. 8-1 was a bit flatter to Tom. Really.
Yeah. Look, yeah, I mean, like the last guy we watched in Mick Hill, they're not the sort of guys you want to be chasing. Once they're comfortable out there and got a couple of frames on you, it's near impossible to catch them. So, but Jack's sort of got to approach it with a little bit of the nothing to lose attitude.
How's he? He must have had a good run to get to the last 16 of the Worlds. How's he been playing in the team event?
Pretty well, getting better. Pretty much like our whole team has. The more table time we've got, the better we've got. So.
Yeah. Especially I guess a lot of your team is the first time on these tables.
5 out of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
5 out of 7, and yeah, the draw was tough for us with the top. Well, you know, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, first 4 teams we played. So.
Yeah, I remember we put you under a lot of pressure at the start. I think we won the first session 7-0, didn't we?
You did.
We just put you under too much pressure.
Yeah.
It was a tough game. We just beat an Ireland, and we knew we had to play well against you.
Yeah, you did. You came out. You played huge that first round, and
especially you won the next 2 sessions 4-3.
Which was
So.
which I was really proud of the boys for doing. It was they didn't. No one dropped their heads.
A lot of people, a lot of teams collapsed there, but you stuck in it,
So
Did he dry?
Just get through to this.
Jack must have dry broke, did he? Or did he?
Yeah.
So he's just under it, that, but he shouldn't be too bad.
Should be able to just float out past it.
Guessing the top yellow passes the yellow. Top red, sorry, passes the yellow.
Yeah.
If not, you can always pop the one in the middle to drop onto it to the right hand bag.
Oh, he's just sort of came out of that shot a little bit, which is very unusual for him.
That just looked like a bit of a tired shot. He's probably been waiting a while to get on the table, didn't it?
Yeah.
So he just needs to get
I
himself.
think he's a bit disappointed that Mick didn't get knocked out, if I'm honest. I have to spend a bit of time with him. Like, he respects a lot of players, but he really respects Phil, and you can see why, though. Phil's a top player, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
He's so consistent over the years. But he's probably thinking when Mick's 6-4 down that he's open.
Well, and Pat was playing really well.
Yeah, Pat had a chance, didn't he? I said I caught it from there, from 5-3.
Yeah.
Or 5-4, and Pat had a chance to win the game, didn't he?
He went for the double, didn't he? And he missed the double by a long way, but that was the key shot.
He there was a couple of times in frames earlier where we thought he's left himself a bit tricky, Pat, and he's had to cue balls really well and play some really solid shots, and he kept producing. So,
But he did well because he went 2-0 up, got pegged back 2-all, 4-2 up, got pegged back, and then he went back to 6-4 up.
yeah,
It's very difficult to do that against a top player.
Well, I think they come back at you at once. Most players go. When they come
Yeah.
back at you again, like
Absolutely.
most players definitely go, but he stuck with it. It's only, I think it probably helped Mick how the balls come out in that last frame.
oh,
'Cause even
horrible.
yeah, even if they opened up, you'd fancy Mick clearing. But I think it was better off that they were a bit clustered. Mick took control, and
That's the worst break of the match.
yeah. So he's just left himself a bit awkward here, which I think was a bit poor really when he had an easy ball there.
Yeah, he might have to play up through this gap and check the white back down to get on this bottom one first. Like that.
Yeah, played that well.
Yeah, it should come out just
Oh.
enough. Yeah, he's alright. He can just probably have to
Dunno.
play it in the same pocket.
I think he's a bit low there. Don't know whether he has to play a can. Oh, he can hold it in the same pocket, can't he?
Yeah. Just under screwed. Now it's tricky.
Oh, this ain't nice. You can't cut it back to the middle, and it's a tricky cut to the bottom right with the white. If he thinks he can avoid the enough.
Referee, please, table 11.
Well.
Whenever you're-
Different way. Straight on the black.
Different
bit
way?
of
Why?
bit of
How would you have
distance.
done it? He's landed plumb.
Bit of distance on the black, but he keeps through it. Shot.
Good hit.
Can hit that with some pace.
Certainly did.
Very confident shot.
Didn't tickle it.
I think he just thought, cue this well, get through it, pot the black, show him you're not going to roll over.
Well, he either thought that or he thought hit it hard enough so if it misses, it's a good chance of going in another pocket. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, he's equalled his tally from the last match with Tom, so
Yep, it's just only a bonus from you.
that's right.
He's free rolling, as we like to say. So Tom's break, such a huge break on him. He went in off the first break. Can you keep the white on the table this time? Doesn't look like nothing's gone.
Yeah, that didn't come out awesome. Reds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the red drops in that middle as well, so he hasn't really got a hard red there, where there's a few yellows on rails in there.
Yeah.
How are you looking in the team event, mate?
Myself or the team?
As in the team,
We've
you-
got Yeah, we've got Malta and India to go.
Do you think you need both to qualify, or do you think?
As long as my team aren't listening, I think if we beat Malta, we're probably a good chance
Yeah.
of sneaking above the team we need to. And if we win both, we're pretty much guaranteed. But so as far as the team goes, we'll say we need both.
Well, hopefully, if you can beat India for us and we win our last 3, we can come second.
Okay, then we'll do that for you.
Yeah, thank you. But we still got Ireland. We got Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Scotland to play.
You got 3 to go.
So yeah, we got 3 left. We haven't played since Tuesday.
Oh, right.
So we got 3 on Monday, and then if we do make the playoffs, it's going to be a long day with 4 games.
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
should fire us up, hopefully ready for the semis on.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be going in cold,
No, we'll be firing ready for the semis on Tuesday, hopefully.
or you'll be exhausted and won't be able to hold a cue.
We're all athletes, hopefully. So, may not look it, but
Like the average pool player, of course. No, why is he going this ball?
especially if it drops in the middle, doesn't it?
Zach Shepherd, an athlete. There's a first.
Well, we had a joke about this because my player pass in China had Zach Shepherd underneath athlete. So I put it on Snapchat, and there was a lot of laughing faces back at me. But guessing this strike, yeah.
I thought that way was a bit risky the way he went, but he's played
He
it
could have
well.
landed hampered, couldn't he?
Yeah.
But he landed out alright. He played it quite well, to be fair to him. So he's on the black.
Oh, he's in front.
So he's taking it out of him.
Table 22 down the other room, mate, please.
Another Aussie 2 years ago. He had Tom Cousins. I think it was second round.
Gus.
Yeah.
I watched it. I saw the ball Gus missed.
Just had to jack up on it a
Yeah.
little bit, and he's just rattled it. He played
It was
so
his
well
last
that
ball to
match.
get on the black to win.
Yeah,
wasn't
and
it?
he was fat on the black. but-
I like Gussie. We
Yeah.
played against each other under 23s.
Yep,
Really nice guy, and
he's a good kid.
I follow him on Facebook, and he does well in the odd tournament, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's a good little player.
But I remember that shot when he was digging down. All he had to do was just pop it in for the black, didn't he?
Yeah,
His sister's
Lot of
currently
pressure.
playing in the Ladies' Masters. Bit of a marathon game from what I've heard so far.
She's still
What?
playing, is she?
Yeah.
They
Who's-
started at 9, didn't they?
who's
Yeah.
that?
Isabella.
Oh, really?
She's
I'll
playing.
just
the
try and
Ladies'
see if I can
Masters.
find a score here.
She's going to be she is an amazing player now, but she's got a big future ahead of her if she chooses.
Well, I follow a lot of results from Australia, and can see like she's winning tournaments, and at her age, if she's winning tournaments at her age, then what's she going to do when she's?
Yeah, when she matures, and
She reminds me a bit of Kirsty Davis. Like she plays quite attacking, doesn't she?
yeah, she does, takes it on. She played in her first nationals last year and shot 75% in the teams and made the semi-finals of the singles. It's
I'll take that. How old is she?
Yeah, 15 at the time.
15,
You'd be happy with that when you're 35. So
So let's have a look at a few of the ladies' scores then, because we haven't mentioned them too much tonight. Taylor Mayer from Australia, 151,
good girl.
against Kate Hillman from Wales. Emma Cunningham, she had a tough first round against Lindsay Roberts, but came through 5-2. Which other ones stand out? Barbara Taylor won 5-0. Lynette Horsburgh lost 5-4
lost.
to Sue McCord.
Oh,
So there's a shot.
Good win for Sue.
yeah. Don't know how much she's been playing, especially if Carl's been practicing as well. They both can't practice with the kids
Yeah.
around.
Pour mes amis français, il y a Céline Mendes qui a perdu 5-3 contre Kerry Griffiths. Delphine Barbosa a perdu 5-2 contre Nathalie Madden. Isabella still 2-1 down to Katie Martin.
Katie is like quite a methodical player, isn't she?
Yeah.
So there's me trying to be polite when methodical.
That's the nicest way
Amy
of saying
Beecham.
slow.
Yeah,
Was it
that's-
Amy? Is it Amy Beecham or is it Amy Beauchamp? We'll just call her Champs.
I don't-
Champs won 5-2.
She won 5-2, yeah.
Yep. Hélène Collat a gagné 5-0.
That's a good shot. Did it too well.
Oh,
Et je dois chercher Léa.
I could see Tom.
Alors, Léa a perdu 5-0 contre Joe Hopday. Alors pour les Françaises, il y a encore Hélène qui joue. Et elle rejoue demain matin à 10h30 du matin. Ah non, même pas. À midi. Demain.
This break was worse than the last one in Mick and Pat's match.
Yeah, they just.
Et
At
tirage,
least
c'est
a
pas
few
si
balls
moche.
split,
Contre
didn't
Sue
they?
Fletcher ou Trudy Lambert. C'est un bon tirage pour elle.
He's cutting his back across. Yeah.
I think that's in. Oh no.
Oh, that's a newbie commentator call if you're not picking the angles.
The top view wasn't really helpful there.
Not at all. That's funny sometimes. You look at it. What are they going for? And they get down and knock one in. And he didn't look like close to going. Slow roll. He's left. It's
You still in this
worst
event,
result.
Pete?
Sorry,
You
mate.
still in this event?
No, mate. No, my singles have been something I'll try and forget for the next few years. I think.
Same as mine then.
Horrible.
And mine. That's why we're all sat here, isn't it?
Yeah, we're good at this. Yeah. So yeah, in the plate tomorrow, mate.
Can't wait for that 9 o'clock game.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, that's why I lost this morning, waking up 10:30. I was on at 10:30. Bad enough playing that early as it is, let alone when you can't see properly. Can't even blame drink either.
He's hit that just well enough.
Yeah. The thing is, with that red and black up there, he's got a bit of control now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's in good shape now.
I think Tom might be looking away again. Do you try and get both of these out now?
He doesn't have to move the black too far.
I think he can just. Yeah, he's got the red out, we'll put it in the pack. The black now goes to the middles.
Yeah, Jack. You just want to not get carried away with it and keep it a little bit. He's playing nice and free flowing, but he's got to keep it a little bit tight too.
Yeah.
There's Aaron Davis in the background there.
Yeah,
He's playing Clayton Attard.
Oh, that's a
That's
tough
a
match as well.
Big
There's a
match.
few. There's
That
a
would
few
have
really
been good for the
games.
stream as well, that one, wouldn't
There's a
it?
few really good games. You've got Michael Ope against Cowboys.
Yeah. Is that going on at the moment?
Yeah.
where's that in the other room?
It's in this room, I think.
Okay.
I think who's Kendall playing? I'll have a quick look.
That's the beauty of the Masters. You get some really cracking matches early doors.
That's a good shot.
Definitely an interesting frame, this one.
Yeah, he's
All the
definitely.
yellows over the pockets and the reds all bang in the middle of the table at the moment. And he
He's-
doesn't want to move them from there either, does he?
He's getting more and more control though, Jack. So
And Tom's just waiting for Jack to do something, really,
yeah,
which is unlike Tom.
Kendall's playing Frank Costello.
Okay, yes.
Like we were saying earlier, Frank's been away for a while, hasn't he?
Former world junior champion,
Yeah,
was he?
definitely won the juniors, and he's won or numerous UK tours, whether it's challenge events or.
Yeah, I thought I saw his name in the draw. Haven't seen his name there for a while.
He played my mate. He played Gareth Roberts, my teammate, in the Worlds. Gareth gave him a good game, but Frank used to be very good, didn't he? Especially juniors and the 23
Yeah.
level.
Is Darren Matthew playing as well or not?
Yeah,
He's a former
Darren's
world
playing.
junior
yeah, he
champion.
does. Is he?
Darren's actually 3-1 down to my mate who was in that marathon game earlier.
Oh,
So my mate's all warmed up.
He is.
Took a 3-1 lead. That's Jonathan Coleman. Really should be getting nowhere near Matt.
I think Daz has had a few today, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, I
So
watched.
it'd be
I watched
interesting
him
to see
rack
what
the
happens
first
there.
frame, and he racked them up wrong the first frame. So you're quite right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Daz
Tom
knocked me out of the first time I was. Oh wow.
That should have gone in.
Daz knocked me out 2 years ago of the Worlds and apologised to me afterwards. He goes, "I'm sorry, it's the first time I've been sober." Sweet.
You're like, thanks, mate.
You're unlucky, yeah.
Yeah, we got Chris Hampson against John Rowe.
John got through a nightmare match for himself last night.
Did you
Yeah.
watch it?
Decided
I was commentating on it.
We
Looked
got-
like it's going to be a nice, quick game.
He was
and,
doing it hard.
We got Popel against Dom Cooney as well. Dom's in great form, like we were saying earlier on the stream.
That's on the next table here, isn't it? I think
Was that
that's
Anton? Anton's
No,
on the next
Anton's
table.
still
Anton won it, so
playing.
is that done now?
that's finished, I think.
I'll have a quick look.
Reigning European
Yeah,
champion.
Anton won 7-2 against
Yeah.
Matthew O'Hara.
We
Matt-
figured it was quite an easy win because every time we saw a glimpse of him, it was just we never saw Matt O'Hara.
I don't think
once
we
on
see
the
him
table,
play a
did we?
shot there.
No, obviously he did.
Yeah, Matt's a little like tricky player, isn't he? Especially in team
Absolutely,
events.
yeah, solid.
I played him in the World Qualifying last year.
But you can't get more solid than Anton, to be fair.
No. Carl Boys 1-1 with Michael Ope.
And what was the John Rowe score? Can you remember what it was?
It is.
Former world champion.
He is 3-1 up on Chris Hampson. Chris
So he's
on
doing better than yesterday then.
yeah, Chris on a bit of form at the moment. Last
Yeah.
UK tour getting the semi-finals.
If Tom can open these up a bit and force a couple of the yellows towards the black, he can afford to.
Yeah, I think he can do that with this shot, like you
Yeah.
said. Little stun or screw shot. Yeah. He's
And if they
knocking
come
that
out
yellow
right,
down.
he could come out right, he can actually get
Clear
going.
him, yeah.
Yeah, they should open up nicely here.
That slows down.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I think he's just slightly awkward still. Yeah, he's the one in line with a blue and black spot is kind of a bit too far out to control the white a bit.
He might be able to double this closest one.
Yeah,
He's pretty much.
with that yellow near the black, it'd need a good shot too. But if he thinks he can screw out
Yeah,
past
get
the
under
red
it.
like that.
Oh, wow. How well's he timed
He's
that?
got the angle as well to come across.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll just screw straight across, or will he come off the bottom rail?
I reckon he can just come straight across. There's plenty of room there.
With the amount of effect he got on the last shot, you can
Yeah.
definitely do it on this shot.
How good
Yeah.
was that? Yeah.
You got so much grip on that
Like
line.
that. No.
Yeah, it's too easy.
not happy.
Oh, he's short.
He's not happy, but I think he's got a nice angle. Well, saying that, he
Should
is
be
a
able to
bit.
nudge it.
Little nudge.
Just
but
glance
Yeah.
off it and then cannon into the yellow.
Sort of plays it dead weight. I think he should still be okay.
He doesn't want to hit it too hard and go behind the yellow, does he?
No, you could probably just punch it straight off the bottom cush
Or will he
and
might,
float back up for it in
Yeah.
the same pocket.
I think he's going into the yellow. Is he playing the double? Yeah, he's playing the double, but
He missed it by a bit.
being cautious about
It's
the
an
white there,
unexpected
wasn't
chance for Jack here.
he? Can he get into this yellow on the side rail from the first shot here, or is it a bit too steep an angle?
Well,
It looks too steep an angle.
Can we have a look at the
The
other
overhead
side?
might tell us though.
he only needs to get across.
Excellent. Cheers, Paul.
Only needs to get across on the bottom cushion. He can cut it up the table.
Yeah, much too steep an angle there to get to disturb from that shot anyway.
Not so sure
Is he
about
playing
that
the
shot.
cock tuck in the middle?
What's he doing?
No.
No,
No,
not,
he's just
not
playing
sure at
safe.
all about that
Oh,
shot.
Yeah,
Okay, good white, but
yeah, it's a good white, but
It's a one rail hit, and you've still got two problem balls
that's
there,
right.
haven't
Yeah.
Exactly.
you? Yeah, they do go into this bag, but the bottom one does anyway. But
Yeah, it's just a bit of a band-aid.
you could play the one nearest the yellow's dead weight and nestle onto it.
Yeah.
You're not really leaving much here.
got Sean Baker, tournament organiser, next to us at the moment.
Or you just knock it in.
What time does it all start up tomorrow again then, Sean?
Masters play starts at 9 o'clock in the morning.
When
the
will the
Masters
draw be
play
out
at
for
9.
that?
The draw's up on the website now.
Oh,
Oh,
So
draw
we
for
have-
the plate is already on
Could
the
be playing
website.
each other.
let's have a look.
You and me, Zach.
Peter Butterworth versus Zach Shepherd first up.
Please,
That would be
any
funny if
chance I
both
could
of
be
you
on
two
call
were
to 10?
drawn together in the 9 o'clock shift. You can always guarantee a lot of walkovers on that 9 o'clock shift.
Cheers, I'm on at 9, Sean. So I've got Terry Hillman. Let's have a look who Pete's got. Tom Price entered for a 9 a.m. session. He's got Andy Dart.
Boom!
He's never getting up for that.
So Andy Dart's got a bye then.
It's another. He's undercut it, and he's left it average. Oh, look at this. Couldn't have put it in a better spot for Jack here.
Oh, you're on at 9:45.
Caught 10.
So you've got a slight lie-in. You've got a tricky game in Partab Singh.
Okay.
So a little tester there.
What are they? Race to what?
Raise the 4s.
4s.
Yeah, brutal. Other games in that round, you got our cue carrier for the weekend, Ben Lewis. He's playing Jealous Singh. Rob Warren has got James Elliott.
He played Mick first round, didn't he?
Got a question here for you, Zach. Does Warren Hodgson still play for Merseyside?
I haven't seen him in any tournament. I don't know him personally. I do follow a lot of results, but I haven't. So I know of him. I haven't seen him playing in many tournaments recently, so I don't think he is, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. There you go. There's the answer for you.
He's playing on these two now, and he's
He's
He's got the
underhit it.
pace. Well, I think he's got the. Oh yeah, he is.
I think the bottom one does go. We got the side on view. Oh, he's down on break.
Yeah, definitely looks
Yeah,
like
should be
goes there.
fine.
Beautiful
Just
shot.
bumping it for the middle bag as well, isn't he?
What's he doing? Is he going for it?
Yeah, it goes easy. Oh,
I
no.
didn't think so. I thought he was aiming the wrong ball. He's overhit it.
Yeah, it's left the same issue. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly right. And only one ball now to get back on it. Gonna try and pot this one too. Double.
I think, he should be coming. I think he should be coming off the bottom rail, pushing the red up. Sorry, towards the middle bag.
Yeah, it's the safest way.
You could cover the top yellow, couldn't you? And then it's only
Yeah.
leaving him a double then.
Let's see what Thomas decides to do here.
But I think
Well-
Tom's he's eyeing up the double. I think Tom is.
Well, yeah. The last time we thought he was just going to roll off and hit it, and he's just knocked it straight in. So
I think he's lining up different shots. Yeah.
all right. Which way is he going? Double.
I don't think he's going this way just to nestle up to it personally. Oh. If it slows down, don't think he can plant that ball up there. I know his red's gone safe, but no, he
Yeah,
can't play
but
the plant, can he?
But he can play the snooker and get one of them up there.
Yeah. Good effort there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So close to that.
Wasn't a long way off.
Yeah, we got Jack Popel against Don Cooney on the table above. Is he going to pot this in the middle? It's really a free shot where the red is, really, isn't it?
Well, yes and no. He's played it as a shot to nothing, so that's what you get for it, if you get him in.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, like you say, he's played that shot to nothing.
Yeah, got both there. Got the snooker and the pot. He was going for
yeah,
both. Got
I think
them
if
both.
he just plays for the yellow into the bottom right-hand bag, you got the worry of if you miss it, you leave him a chance. But now you're in a bit. He's going to leave him a chance unless you get a snooker.
Yeah, well, the only other way is to
And Tom
come
does,
off the cushion and come back out.
Tom does double the ball very well, doesn't he?
Even when he snookered.
Yeah, as we saw the last shot.
Yeah, you got to have a go.
Is he looking to try and pot this?
Yeah, I think so. It's a good shot.
Great shot. Oh,
Yeah, he should be
snookered,
alright.
but off the
Yeah,
draw.
it should be
Yeah.
any drama.
fine.
Lucky the black's over the bag. 'Cause
It's done well there.
Yeah, just needs to pop the yellow.
Looks like it's going to go 3-1 up against Tom there.
Yeah, should be a formality.
Yep. White safe. Yeah, so he's took it straight at him.
3-1 Jack.
So, what part of Australia is Jack from, Pete?
Jack's from everywhere. He's lived in Geelong, which is just out of Melbourne, for quite a while, or close enough too. And then he lived in Queensland for a fair while, and he's in Canberra ACT now. So,
Okay.
and it was his first nationals playing for ACT, and did really well, and got the call up after a couple couldn't go. Obviously, the team from last year couldn't go. Most of them made it again, the ones who played anyway.
Was there any point they were planning to try and bring the same team back that you had last year?
No, it's never
It's
going to
too hard.
happen. Yeah,
Tom's broke Troy again.
well,
And the reds ain't too bad, especially if he plays the plant first. I'm not sure if the top right-hand red goes. Doesn't look it from this angle.
yeah, he may not be on that plan either.
Definitely doesn't go, no. I do think the plant goes, so maybe...
Don't know.
Is he overly attacking? Maybe play the plant and screw into the red and yellow?
If he's on it, if he's on the plant. Yeah, it'd be an ideal opener.
Because he's still... It could land awkward, but with that red over the bottom right-hand bag or near the bottom right-hand bag, if he goes into him, he'd be unlucky not to leave a shot to the middle.
And the one on the middle, yeah. You've got balls everywhere. And you got to be hard against something not to be on something.
It's the difference between the top players and the ones just good enough. They leave themselves options, don't they?
Yeah.
So he's looking to go yellows, yeah?
Well, he's got a big pocket in the middle.
Black still goes.
Well, those two yellows, if we can get an overhead again.
I think they might plant off the red.
Off the red, that's what I
Yeah.
wanted to look at, yeah. That's
Yeah,
pretty
looks
close.
close. You might looking to go into him though. No. He's under it that.
Well, you could do the double first. The double 3-ball plant.
Yeah.
Cannon.
Oh, this yellow goes. There's us looking at that. This goes after moving that yellow.
Oh, there you go.
So they're all there now.
Well, he's in perfect shape.
Just be looking to leave himself nice on the one down the rail so he can screw back for that one near the black spot.
Yeah, so you want to get just past the balk line here so you can just stun up the rail. A little bit further.
I think he's okay. So he's definitely taking this game to Tom. Can Tom fight back like Mick did earlier in the match before? Oh,
Well,
just as we're talking up, and
that's like the one Gus missed.
it's always awkward when you're queuing down a ball. A bit of unwanted side, especially on these cloths.
Oh, yeah, it sprays them. But especially when you're up on a ball like that, you got to time them.
I don't think he needed to force it that much, though. Especially on these cloths.
With the speed,
he
no.
wasn't that close to the railway. He needed to do that.
Yeah, only needed to sort of block it, and it
Little-
was going to
yeah.
float down close to the middle
little
anyway.
Pop shot.
Yeah.
Little pot shot. So he's just got to be careful with his kiss now. He's played that
Yeah,
nice.
that'll do.
These all add up here for Tom.
Yeah.
Black looks like it goes easy in the middle. You can see that over there on the overhead.
Just Just land this on the bottom cush. A little bit of side and run it up.
Just wants to leave himself nice on this. He doesn't want to do too much with the white.
You can almost just drop that in. Pretty much, if he lands where it is, he's going to be on. So
Yeah, I think he'll screw back. I don't think he want to leave lower because he'll be kissing into the yellow. Yeah. Just stun off 1 or 2 rails here, onto the side rail. Oh, little screw shot really. Like that. Looks like it goes easy enough into the middle.
yeah, he's on the perfect line for it. Dead straight.
It's just a little shout out to a very good player from Cheltenham in Kev Jones. He's been at home all week watching the coverage. Keep trying to convince him to come and play in this Masters, but he doesn't like leaving Cheltenham.
No joy.
No,
Has he never done it?
he's one of these, right?
Come on, Kev,
plays
you've got to
a
come
lot.
next year, mate.
He plays a lot in the pub and club I run. He's beat quite a few good players on money. Like I practice with him a lot, and he gets close to me a lot. Very good. Like he keeps his head on at all times. Like very steady player. And I tried getting him to come to this. He entered the qualifier for this, and he should have won the qualifier really. But he had in his head that he'd never really wanted to come anyway.
Just pay the £50 and come up, nice and easy.
I offered to put him in and everything.
Oh, that's a break.
I offered to put him in, but is that dry?
How is that
That's
dry?
right, but
Wow.
they went everywhere, didn't they?
That was unbelievable. They exploded.
Offered
If
to put.
they could see that in slow-mo, that's just obliterated it.
Saw some pictures of Andy Darts the other day on Facebook of a break, and
Hardly anything moved.
I haven't seen him with his camera out this week. Normally he's out taking pictures all the time.
I think a couple of times, but not as much as normal.
So Tom looking to level this match up here. How do you reckon he's going to go about this red on the left-hand rail?
Will it go?
I don't think it drops in. I think it's too close to the...
I don't know. It surprises me what drops in these middles.
It could drop in, but wow, how difficult is that?
Yeah,
Well, actually, he could just play one of the other two off it.
he could do, yeah, if he can get behind it. I don't think that drops in the middle.
No, definitely doesn't drop in the middle from there. Definitely
They're
goes
not,
in the
they're not
corner.
big. They're not that big,
so you
these
could-
bags.
Yeah, well, if he gets across, he's playing it down.
Yeah.
I think he might be tempted to... No, he's not. I thought he might have been tempted to take the red in the middle of the table and try and stun it out. I don't like this, but...
Off the yellow.
Question for Peter. What's happened to Alex Ace Evanardis? Has he retired?
No, he's
Or is he
still
playing?
he got a medal. He made the Australian team for the, I don't know, 47th time probably. Was named captain and decided not to go. I mean, he's been here. He's probably been here more than anyone, to be honest. I think old mate Benny Noonan's been here probably 12 or 13 times. Alex probably been the same. It's but you know, he's got his room and a lot of other stuff going on. So it's he still plays in a lot of like most tournaments in Australia.
I hadn't really heard of him or seen him play until I saw him. He beat Mick in the Anzac tournament
Anzac
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't really seen him, but then I followed that coverage on YouTube. And I saw him beat Mick, and I thought, well. And then after hearing the commentary about how he'd been here a number of times, blah, 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 realised how good a player he is.
Yeah, a legend, mate. In the '96 World Championship team from Australia. So, but he's won everything several times. Made more Australian sides than anyone, and he's still a very feared player.
Who won the Anzac this year? Didn't really have a chance to watch it. I know Mick didn't win it, did he?
Who won Anzac? I can't even think who won Anzac. That's disturbing.
Well, Rusty won the big guns, didn't he?
Oh,
Rusty won both.
it wasn't any...
he win
No,
both?
Jamie Stevens.
Was it Jamie Stevens?
Yeah, first tournament, first major he's won. Been playing for 72 years, and he finally got over the line.
Oof.
Well, that was... Who played that shot?
Because they had the first
Tom did.
women's event, didn't they?
A couple of tired shots coming out of Tom at the moment, isn't there? I think.
Yeah.
Late night start. Sometimes they're as difficult as those 9 o'clock in the morning starts.
Yeah, I think he's tired from the crazy golf money match this afternoon. Him and
Who
Ben.
won that?
But I think he's bound to win. Ben Lewis is hopeless at crazy golf, but he loves a gamble and he'll keep going. So I think Ben must have donated some more money to him this afternoon while I was playing. Anyway, this morning afternoon they were off flight. I haven't seen Tom Price all day, so I'm guessing he went with them. So he might have lost some money to Tom as well.
Nothing worse than losing to Tom Price in anything, to be fair.
You were saying the ladies, they ran for the first time, the big
Yeah,
guns?
I saw Lindor. Is it Lindor won it?
Yeah,
Stacey was bragging all that.
I'm sure. She was, yeah, all things considered, she was probably $1.04.
She hasn't seemed to. I know Stacey told me she's been to a few semis here of the ladies. But
Yep.
she's won a lot of Australian titles, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has.
So you'd like to think she could have turned that around into a few world medals.
Even just one would probably do her.
I know they won the team event. They won that last year, didn't
Yeah.
the ladies? So
Yeah, and they're a good chance again this year. They're on.
Isabella's
they're on.
currently 4-2 down against Katie Martin,
Okay.
so she needs to win the last 3. Stella Kearney 154, another Aussie girl for you. Or half Aussie,
Half
Irish.
Aussie, half Irish. Yeah, she beat Colby first round before.
Yeah, and she got past 5-4 against Alexandra Cunha, who's the sole representative from Portugal.
yeah, she's from. Is that the lady from down London way? She
Yeah,
lives
down
in
Sussex
London.
way.
Yeah, I played a TB9 event.
TB9, yeah,
Yeah.
she's a 9-ball player mainly.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe how good she was, and she was offered a decent handicap as well. She should have won the tournament that day. She was on the table next to me. I thought, wow, pounding balls in the side around
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah,
I'm
very
thinking
good.
because I saw her earlier, and she was playing Dawn Siboletta from Gloucestershire, from my area. And I saw she was playing her. I was like, wow, she's here. Thought a 9-ball player wouldn't have come to this, but
She plays county for Sussex now.
does she?
Yeah, so she's playing a bit more English pool. Because obviously in the south of England, American pool is limited. There's the
Yeah,
TB9 in
That's about it.
St Albans, but when you're living on the south coast, there's absolutely nothing when it comes to American pool. And even the tables that we've got in certain clubs, the quality is just shocking. There's one club in Red Hill which is very good actually. But apart from that, that's it.
I enjoyed that one TB. I played a TB9 event just after coming back from China because I wanted to keep playing with American balls. And I really enjoyed it. Very good run tournament.
The Chinese A ball,
No, that TB9
or
event.
the
I played
TB9
in.
event.
The China one as well, like very.
Well, that's going to be big now, isn't it? Because they're getting so many sponsors from China.
Yeah, it's a weird one because slowly there's more tables getting in across the UK, but when you've only got 1 or 2 big tournaments a year at it, how many time? Just missed, just under it.
Yeah, I don't reckon he was trying to pot that.
But with only like 1 or 2 big tournaments a year, Dave, it's a player's going to give up English pool, which you have to do to be good at
You do,
Chinese 8 ball.
absolutely.
You can't keep swapping. Like Clint's trying it at the moment, but I think Clint, if he wants to be serious about it and play Chinese pool, like Chinese 8 ball, like
You have
Gareth.
to move there for a few months each time, don't you?
yeah, even like Mick's trying it, and Mick's playing well at this event, but if you want to do what Gareth's done, then very good shot there.
Yep.
Open the frame up.
Take the one over the corner now. Down here.
He's just looking to see if the black passes. Probably see that on the overhead. Still a bit tight from, we can't really tell. I think it does go.
Flies in.
come back to about the same spot. He'll have options to get on the black.
Even if he doesn't fancy it in the middle, he can always leave it to the corner.
Yeah.
Good response from Tom, 3-1 down. No, Jack missed that chance to go 4-1.
Yeah, which he might be remembering for a while.
Yeah, it's hard to get something like that out of your head.
4-1
lead in the first of 7's very big.
No, he's happy with it.
And the game's level.
Best of 7 left.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Harjeet playing on the back table? There's quite a few good games tonight, as we said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be interesting how this draw comes out tonight.
Carl Boyd's still in it. The draw's tomorrow morning at 11.
Okay.
Used to be tonight in the
Yeah,
last thing
sure
on
it was,
Saturday,
yeah.
but they've done it 11 o'clock tomorrow now.
Did he
I'm
get
just
a ball?
hoping they play the final on the TV
He's
arena
got-
stage like they did 2 years ago.
I don't think they're going to do it, but
It's a shame
hopefully.
because that was a really good move, that was.
Well, maybe from next year they're definitely going to do it. With being no, like we said earlier, no bigger table.
Yeah.
You're going to have that table set up.
I suppose it's how quick they get that room set up as to whether you can use it on the Monday evening. That's what matters as well.
Yeah.
These the balls around the black here are a bit awkward.
So Lee Kendall's 3-2 up on Frank Costello. Aaron Davis beat Clayton Attard 7-3.
That's a good
Well,
win.
that's a great win. Yeah.
Ex-European,
Clayton's been on form this week as well.
Ex-European champion Clayton.
Yeah. Beat Carl Morris in the final, if I remember.
Carl Boys is 4-all on Michael Ope. John Rowe 7-1 against Chris Hampson.
That's a nice change from his match last night.
Got Dom Cooney 3-1 up on Jack Popel. Nice to see Joe O'Connor's back after a bit of a break after playing a bit of snooker. I think he's kept his pro
Good.
card.
That's a
I'm
good
not too
shot.
sure.
That's a very good shot.
He needed to get beyond that yellow there as well, especially how he opened it. I think that
Yeah.
red. I think the red passes yellow to the middle. Yeah, it definitely does. So, very good white ball there.
Yeah.
He has to come out of it either. He can't just really tuck up. No real advantage.
No, not at all. Needs to get the. Well, he needs to get the white in the diagonal end of the table.
Do you reckon he can nestle onto the red on the right of the table by the yellows? Or can he not come one rail enough for that?
He might not have enough.
Yeah, I think he's looking to come 2 rails to it that. 'Cause even if he slightly over it, so he's putting it into the pack and causing a bit of trouble for Tom.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if he's lucky.
Hasn't really got much option, has he? Brave shot would be to play the knuckles on the bottom right and come up and hit the red above the centre.
Straight up the cush.
He's looking.
No.
Oh,
And that will be all she wrote for this frame.
nice little screw shot here into the black and
Nudge
they'll
the black out.
open it up nicely.
Couldn't have left him in a nicer position for start of a 10 there, could he, really?
Yeah, he might have got a bit lucky and tied a ball up or two, but he's left him quite nice here, really.
Probably put it there with your hand if you want.
Yeah, even if he
started.
stuns through the gap, the yellow goes to the bottom right.
Yeah, pick it up and put it where you want it.
Yeah, he'll take the bottom ball now, I think.
Could have come out better, but pretty good still.
Was he looking? Yeah, he might be looking to get the one in the middle out of the way. I think.
Nudge on the red. Just done this, take the middle one up the top.
Yeah, he's out quite nicely. Nice few little stun shots.
Still got 2 to go.
Do you think, Dave, the form he's in is going to only help the other lads being it's on a bigger table?
I think Tom's untouchable at the moment, to be fair.
That's what I think. If they keep on, if they're playing the rest of the tournament on this smaller table, I think they're in trouble. But
Even on the bigger table, I think he's just feeling so comfortable at the
he's
moment.
played on it enough, so he shouldn't really come into it. But I just does think it levels it up a little bit.
And especially in the world singles, he just feels it's like his arena now.
Yeah.
They said he doesn't feel it yet in the Masters because he needs to break that duck first of all, but certainly in the world singles, I can't see anyone beating him. You can ask for a better person to put against him to try and beat him, to be fair with Mick Hill,
like
but
the last time they played, I think was in the last time they played in the
Semi
Worlds
2
anyway.
years ago.
Yeah. So that's the last time they have played.
And
So
Mick got it comfortably.
Mick will take that as confidence, but
Yeah, I think,
Mick's
what was
now
it, 9?
not playing as much now, Mick, and
No, he's not.
the form I've seen Tom this year is way better than the form he had the 2 years that he did win it.
yeah.
I think it was, what, 9-5? A couple of years ago.
Because the second year he won it in a row, he should have lost in the first round, shouldn't he, against, was it Vic Mack?
Yeah,
Mr. Straightforward Black to beat him
knock him out, yeah.
on a decider.
We were joking about that the other day in the Strand because Vic stopped to talk to Tom and Tom said, I had to stop and talk to him, he helped me win a world title. He said, I like the guy.
But you need luck like that sometimes.
Yeah, you can't.
I think anyone who's won anything, that something like that's happened
Absolutely.
somewhere along the way.
And you've got to capitalise on it.
You've got to take it and feed on it, like, don't you? Just chokes reds here then.
Yeah, first big one I won, Steve Gray's missed a black against me. Just a half ball black off the spot, bit tricky. And that was to knock me out, and all smooth sailing from there on.
Just descelled on that shot, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's hard when you're scared about overhitting a ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just go as you're going through the shot.
Actually, in your Aussie national singles, you've had some amazing finishes at times, haven't you?
Sorry?
In the Aussie national singles finals, you've had some amazing finishes.
Oh,
Sadly for
Stevie
Scary.
Woods.
Couple of times.
I remember watching.
Was it? Oh no, Stevie Woods.
Stevie
isn't it?
Woods.
I
Yeah,
remember
Stevie Woods.
watching that one. Steve Woods. He potted the black in the middle, didn't he?
Yep. When he had total control, didn't he? That
he was in total control in the decider. I remember watching that live.
18 months ago, and literally a few years before that, he jawed himself.
Snookered himself on the black.
Snookered himself on the black in the final to win it as well.
Wow.
At 9-all.
Oh, 2 years in a row.
I don't know if it's 2 in a row.
No,
but
I think it was 2 out of 4 or something.
Yeah, something like
He's just the unluckiest guy ever in the Aussie
Yeah,
singles.
no, Stevie Woods. I was thinking. That was scary.
Yeah, I remember watching the Steve Woods one when he potted the black in the middle in total control.
Absolutely.
Double kissed it in, didn't he?
Hindsight's a great thing, but it seemed the right shot to do. But it's just one of those hindsight things.
Yeah.
But you
It's one
had
of
to
those
feel
things
for
that
it to
is-
happen to him again was just gutted.
It's just one of those things where it's like a 1 in 100 chance you're going to double kiss the black in, like.
Yeah.
And
Then you look at it and say, he didn't need to do that shot, but yeah, you just don't think of it at
Yeah,
the
but
time. do
you're never going to predict that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Scary had a good run here last year, didn't he? I think he got to the last 16 of the Worlds.
Yeah.
I remember watching him because he played a quite local guy to me and Rich King, who got to the semis. But Rich played really well against him. I don't think it was anything Michael could do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Rich is an ex-pro snooker player, and he just didn't miss. Put Scary under a lot of pressure. Tom's thrown in a loose one there.
Yeah, shouldn't get another shot here.
Maybe heading for another 7-6 here, another hill.
Just let
Is
me
that
go.
ironic
Just-
with the hill? Is that your pun? Did you use that in the last match?
of course.
Accidentally.
Did you
I
say
didn't
it
mean
was
to.
on
It's
the
like,
hill?
oops, wasn't meant to be as a punt.
He's only just got that tricky red on the bottom rail, hasn't he? That he
Yeah.
needs to get onto. So 40, you'd have been trying to get that one out of the way as soon as possible, really.
Yeah, same
I
here.
think the longer you leave it,
The harder it looks.
yeah,
And the less opportunities you got too.
yeah, and you need to land on it nice to get on the black if it is going to end up his last ball, which it could end up here.
Well, yeah. I don't like your transition from that to the red next to the black. So, the way he's going, he might need to leave it as his last ball. Another tiny D-cell there.
I think the red does pass the bottom right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the black doesn't, does it?
No, but then if he gets nicely on the red down the bottom, he can
Leave it
knock
to the
the
top,
red at
yeah.
the top right-hand corner, can't he? Which is what he's looking
Yeah.
at.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
Good angle there. Doesn't have to force the white here.
Do you think he can just drop down, or does he need to stand off the side rail?
No, he should be okay to drop down. Land, yeah.
I think he's looking to stand off the side rail, is he?
Yeah, I think so. It's got the safety net of those two yellows at the top cushion as well.
Yeah, I don't mind rolling this in. Just, if you just overhit it a bit stunning, you're going to land too high.
Needs an angle here though.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh,
He's overhit it.
not much of an angle. He's going to have a tricky black to finish.
How he hit the one in the first frame, though. I'm sure he'll have a shot on it, and
Yeah, I'm guessing they're not going to get easier as he goes though.
it's a big point of the match, this, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's a good shot.
Do you think he should have played that a bit more attacking?
No, I think he probably played it the right way. Gave a shot on the black.
Tough shot, but
How's your queuing? Let's have a look.
Nope.
No.
Just pushed it out wide a little.
Doesn't help that Jack Popel was moving up and down just
No.
before the shot started there.
it's just the little things of that, innit?
But when you're on the other table, you're not aware what's going on all the other tables.
Yeah. It's more when there's only one table and someone walks in your eye line.
Yeah.
It is easy to do. If your eye line goes, your head goes sometimes, as
Yeah.
in with the cue.
Absolutely.
You hit a ball thick or thin that you shouldn't have.
Oh, I know people who get put off by flies flying around. So
Oh,
it
I've
could
had
be
that.
He's going to open these up now.
He's got the angle, hasn't he?
On,
got
off,
free
off,
go there,
almost
hasn't
off
he?
either ball.
Yeah.
I think probably the one to the left's favourable. I think it's probably easier one.
Easier one, but the other one you're
So
hitting
the
them
one's to the
away
right.
from the black.
And you don't have to do anything with the white this time.
Yeah.
Do you think this one he could kiss both yellows going off? He's playing. Oh, he goes.
Oh,
Oh, he's over it though.
you might
Should
just
be able to play the snooker though.
play a
Shouldn't
good snooker
Yeah.
and get one in front of the black.
he? It was tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
it's
is
not
tight.
easy. Oh, it is easy to get the
I don't
snooker
think it
in,
went.
but he must have fancied it, but with a bit of side
obviously
maybe.
it
Looks like he's still looking at it.
Yeah.
He's still looking at it, isn't he?
Crazy, Tom. What are you doing?
Oh.
Wow.
There's us,
You kidding me?
and he's,
Fair
and he's
enough.
perfect. I'm gonna.
That's
No
scary.
fear.
We're gonna blame the camera angle there, are we lads?
Absolutely.
Because it didn't look like they went from there.
That's
That's,
just
what we
deceiving, isn't it? That's
were
unbelievable.
deceiving. It. They must have gone easy.
I was thinking, is he going off the cushion, off the
'Cause
back
he's
into the
absolute
pocket?
hit
But
that lovely.
That's ridiculous. Cannot believe how well he's played that shot.
He's okay on this, but he's a bit higher up than he wanted, really.
Yeah.
Even if it just finishes in the draw.
After the shot he's
Still
just
fancy.
played, I reckon he'll deal with it.
Oh,
Oh, that's come straight out.
Yeah. That was too easy. He prefers the tougher shots.
yeah.
Right, Jackie.
Having a pop at this off the side rail, do you think?
Yeah, I think.
There's no real easy snooker there, is there?
No. Even if you get the snooker, you know.
You're in trouble, really.
Yeah.
It's like a free go, really, isn't it? Because everyone expected Tom to get that one there.
Yeah.
It's 4-3 up. Oh, no, it's 4-3 down, isn't he? Big moment there.
So back door and
Yep.
2 cushions and in the middle.
Go on then, Jack. How's your luck?
I'd say not real good. He's drawn Tom Cousins twice.
Well, it might be 1-1 after this.
He can't face cut it, so I don't know if he's looking at that angle, but it's
Camera
almost...
angle is deceiving though. Can we have the overhead?
You can't not double kiss though, can you?
Yeah, you can't avoid the double kiss there, can you? And I think the yellow's a bit far out for the cross double.
Mm.
You know, you said probably there. You line up the natural cot tack. Is a cot tack angle in the middle here? Do you
Yeah.
reckon? Line up the natural cot tack.
Looks like he's going past it.
He's not sure. Yeah, it might be going on the top cushion as we look at it and double it into the
Checking
bottom
what's
left hand as we
top
look
the
at it.
yellow.
Got the snooker. No. Yeah, I didn't like that way because you have a chance of potting the yellow, and there's only one pocket it can go in.
Yeah.
At least you get it moving around the table.
Yeah, I think if you line up like the natural,
You got 5 pockets, didn't you?
you line up the natural cot tack free rail.
Mm,
You got a chance of fluking the bottom two either, haven't you?
that's right.
Oh, it's turned.
Yeah. Could just be a finger mark rather
Yeah.
than because we haven't seen anyone moan about the table rolling so far today.
Not today, no.
The next one up does.
Oh, how did that not go in off?
Well,
Wow.
I think he played that out of frustration, that shot. Maybe knew it was a bit close before.
Wow.
So as it says at the bottom of the screen, we got World Masters plate matches from 9:45 AM, which is too early, but
Yeah. I don't think any 3 of us will be here for the commentary on that one, but maybe a bit later.
well, I won't be. I'll be playing.
me and him, me and Peter.
Oh, true. I
You're
won't be.
on at that time. You could be on the stream.
Oh,
I'll be having
super.
breakfast then.
That's just what I don't want.
I'm on at 9 AM. That's how big Tom's
Oh, look
break
at
is.
this.
I could hear that through the door outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, breaking dish here, guys?
Um,
Yeah, just run this red up the rail.
Because you did say every time he puts a ball off the break, you're breaking
in the
dishes.
team match.
Oh, okay, in the team.
It was funny. The first 3 matches, he won the lag and broke dished, and then he lost the lag, and we were like, "No,
And
that's
he
not
got
meant to
dished?
happen."
You've cost us a
No, the
match.
guy broke dry and he dished. I think he nominated Redson, did he, or did he not?
No, yellows, I think. Oh, no.
2, 4. He might
Could
have
be an
not-
open table, I don't know.
Yeah, so he's nominated yellow, so it's open
Yeah.
because it was probably a bit too difficult to just play the red after nominating it.
Good touch.
Oof, I did think that was dropping, to be fair.
So good having him in the team this year. Just gives confidence to everyone else.
Absolutely.
He's actually
He
enjoying
didn't
it.
play in the team last year, did he? I don't think.
He came up later in the week. He was up later in the week from the singles and then played towards the end, but he had a lot on at the time. Poole wasn't really in his mindset. But it's nice he's enjoying it. He's enjoying it with everyone, and we're having a good laugh. That's when Pricey's not annoying me. Some arguments with that guy.
It's got to be said, this is a different start to a frame, isn't it?
Yeah,
Get to the cush. Yeah.
I think he's nestled onto it. Yeah, it looks touching.
If it's not touching, you need the ref there now, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, one mistake and this frame's over. Now it's still open.
There's still one red that's slightly tricky.
Yeah.
'Cause it looks like it's frozen to that rail. Oh,
That's not ideal.
no.
That'll
Giving
be,
Tom 2 shots now, it could be over.
yeah, 6-3.
So it's still open,
It's
yeah?
still an open table, absolutely.
You might just get that red out.
Yeah, you might just chip it out and then it's easy enough from there, isn't it?
Well,
Or you might
To
just
be honest,
pop
get
the
on
red
the-
and double it.
you get on the double.
Yeah. It's up to like...
What's wrong, Tom? Too many options.
I think he's trying to clear them without using his two by it looks. It's not
Just,
too bad, but...
play running, make sure he gets under the yellows.
Come out and leave the double, would he?
Yeah. We'll crack this
Wow.
in and nudge it up the rail.
Isabella, she won those 3 frames.
You're kidding.
Beat Katie Martin 5-4.
That's huge.
That's a big result. Katie's
What a
in
massive
the
result
semis,
that
isn't
is.
she, of the ladies. Tom was under it, that.
Thank you, Mark, for that update.
So beating someone who's in the semis of the ladies.
From a decent deficit.
Yeah, very good result. Gussie would be proud there.
Yeah, she's got Gus covered. His dad plays as well, so we'll quite often say Gus is the 3rd best pool player in his family. That's only because his other sister doesn't play either.
I've not seen Isabella play yet, but I've heard amazing things about
She's
her.
great to watch, mate. Just
How old is she? 17?
16.
16?
Yeah, only just too, so. And
Sure.
Does she play in the ladies singles, or is she not allowed to play in the ladies singles?
She could have played in the ladies Australian team this year.
Yeah, but I know she chose the juniors. But does she actually play in the ladies
No,
singles?
you
or not?
can't. No, you can't.
You
'cause
can't
you're
do
junior.
that. So
She
this is
played
her
in the
chance to show the
U23s.
ladies what she's doing.
Yeah.
And she's just beaten Katie Martin, who's in the semi-finals of the ladies singles
Yeah.
on Monday. And beat... Who did she beat in the first round? No, I'm thinking of someone else now.
She
It's
beat,
Stella
she
Kearney
beat
beat
Colby.
Colby.
Yeah.
Sorry, Katie beat Kobe in the Worlds, didn't she?
Yeah.
I'm sure we've seen a lot more of her over the years.
Jack doesn't look happy.
No. But then he never smiles a lot when he plays, to be fair.
Chucked everything into
There's the
that.
kick. There's the kick back straight at the table, straight at the pocket. Has he got anything? Yes, he has.
He's got a yellow.
And
That white
yellow's
loves
in control.
That white loves that cushion after the break, doesn't it? It's just not covered by 2 balls this time.
Just drop this yellow on the top rail here, on this camera angle down. Take control, or
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
Run straight down the rail, you reckon?
yeah.
If it happens to go, then you can work it out from there. Jack's just cracked a double in.
Yeah, just working out who did that double. If it's Jack.
I get
So
a
he's
smile
pulled one
out of him.
back. He's going for the attacking option then.
Get out of the way, Tom.
Is Popel
He's
just
missed it from the looks of it.
Did Popel just miss that black?
By his reaction, no. He must have got a kick, but it went in or something.
That from his reaction, I know he loves a moan.
Yeah.
But he can't be moaning from popping the black.
That was a
there,
bit of
surely.
drama there, was it?
Does he fancy? No, I was looking. I wasn't sure whether the yellow was high enough where he could play the red off 2 rails and pot it in the middle, but it's not there. Okay. He's told him to go for him. That's why I think he should have knocked that red down the rail, shouldn't he? Because he would...
Well, that yellow down the rail.
The yellow down the rail, sorry.
Yeah.
Because you'd only have
It's a
one
different
hard
looking
ball there.
table if that's sitting over a hole.
Yeah.
And Tom probably doesn't play that shot.
Is he going to leave the yellow nearest mill bag and play up to open the red and yellow?
He's trying to open it up now. Smash it in. Oh.
He sailed a bit on that as well, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he's all right though.
Yeah.
Get down here and then still wants to get in a pretty good line behind that yellow. That's a good hit. Right. Be careful here. If he manages to catch a bit of jaw and knocks this in, he's going to end up behind the reds.
Played that well. I think it might cut back.
He's had so much top on it, it's just stopped it. Three cushions and pretty much land back in that spot. Oh, nudge off it.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh.
This could be curtains.
Might pot it. No. Bit of a cluster there, but you think Tom will work his way around?
Yeah. All he's got to do is get round the other side now. Or just play into him.
Yeah,
Left
didn't go as
himself a
planned, did it?
shot.
Unnecessary.
Didn't
but
need to do that, did he?
No.
I think he could have just come around two and left the top one to go
Yeah,
into him.
and then
Yeah.
go into them. Absolutely. What does he know, eh?
Yeah.
He's still
Still,
okay,
in,
though.
he's still nice, isn't he? He's come around lovely there. Doesn't matter which way you go if you're Tom Cousins anyway.
Not when they're all out in the middle.
Take the middle of the
Take
three.
the middle one, yeah. I think Jack will have had enough of Tom after tonight.
Yeah.
At least he won't meet him in the plate tomorrow.
We got Carl O'Donoghue's playing Craig Lauder as well at the moment.
Carl's hitting them all right. You drop one frame.
Just these two balls for another win for Tom.
And still no one can get more than 3 frames against Tom this week.
All 4 players are still in the Masters and fighting who were in the World Semi, so they're all fighting for the double. And that's it.
Right, that's it. So
Yeah.
thank you guys, and tune
you.
back in at 9:45. Bonne nuit à tous. Tout le monde en France et Belgique. Et on se revoit demain à 9h45 ou 10h45 heure française.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks,
Bonne
Zach.
nuit.
See you guys.